if it's tubed, I'll half rack and let a shell hang, perpendicular out of
Just
it.
leave it stuck
Close
in
the
there.
chamber.
Yeah.
I mean, I hunt never, so none of that made sense to me at all.
Well, you got to earn that vote, though, right, Sean B?
It'd be fun, dude.
So, are you telling me that to earn a vote,
You have to kill things.
I have to kill things? I think that would earn me a vote from one particular side.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel
nah.
like a
I feel
lot
like-
of people just kind of generalize hunters as hunters.
Yeah,
especially around here.
I think they completely like differentiate hunters from the AR-15 debate, right? Like,
Correct.
Like they're like hunters. Oh, they use shotguns. They go like shoot deer and stuff and like whatever. Like,
Right.
They like a lot of them are environmentalists, right? That's why people hunt to
For sure.
to
It's,
keep
I don't-
everything in check. Right?
I don't know that it's necessarily how any of us start, right? But at some point, you become conscious of that. That's
Yeah.
the beautiful thing about getting older. That's
Yeah.
what I think about now is continuing to do it.
Dude, sometimes like I'll hunt stuff and like I'll just see something and I won't even like I'll just see it and I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna shoot that.
For sure.
Like it's
Right.
just you're too beautiful, right?
Yep.
Right.
You just want to let it go.
Been there
Yeah.
many times.
I've been hunting. I've pointed a weapon at a deer. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you for it.
Couldn't do it, man.
Have you
I
ever
was just
tasted
like, man, that
medium
is
rare deer loin?
That's the best thing you ever put in your mouth, dude.
Boy, you'd kill them all.
Yeah. It's best. That's one thing. Like I won't shoot anything I won't eat, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not one to like trophy hunt or anything. It's like if I'm shooting something, it's literally to eat it.
For sure.
And I know where it comes from, right, dude? I'm getting to the point now, it's like I've been going to the farmer market and getting like produce, whatever. I'm getting to the point I don't even want to fucking buy anything at a supermarket. Do you not know where that shit came from, dude?
Meat, especially.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like-
there's no consistency in meat
No.
anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
I want to know where my stuff comes from, right?
Agreed.
Like that's my biggest thing is
that just sucks. No, not everybody has the means to do half a cow or
Yeah,
half a pig
right.
or hunt for themselves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
and and we got a half a cow, which
and that's a beautiful thing.
that's that's awesome to have. Like once you do that, like supermarket beefs,
Oh,
you
yeah,
just won't
it's-
eat it anymore.
It's not the same. Yeah.
So I've been going to the farmer's market.
I've been seeing Sean be there on
All right.
Saturdays. Somehow we go there at the same time.
I'm not much of a produce
Somehow.
guy, which I should be. Okay, but I'm not.
I like
But
produce.
dude, I wish Theo's Pop-Up was a restaurant.
Yeah, dude.
Those guys
Joe
are
Willie's
killing
is fucking up for sale.
Sold.
We need to get him in there, dude. It sold?
Sold.
Oh fuck.
Sold.
Wonder who bought it.
Door Group and City of Columbus Collective. They made it a historical landmark.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
So they can't tear the building
Yeah,
down.
that's
right.
pretty
It's
cool
going to
they
stay
did.
on that corner, which is, in
Yeah.
my opinion, pretty dope.
Yeah,
But
that's pretty cool.
yeah. It's actually been about a month and a half, probably 6 weeks.
Like that building would be perfect for a Chris Morrison restaurant. That building.
Yeah. See, and I think of Chris, I think of like a floating menu too. You
Yeah.
walk into this old house place and it's like,
Right.
man, it's never the same menu twice. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
dealer's
What do you
choice.
got
If
today?
you're coming in here,
And
you're
that,
gonna
and that
eat
would
what
be
I'm
like that
cooking.
building just suits him, right?
for
And
sure.
then you just
Like,
kind of
it just-
show up to see
Yeah.
what he's created that day.
Yeah. It's like whatever he felt
Columbus
like coming
needs
up
something like that.
That's
I
what I'm
agree.
saying.
And it definitely
And Joe Will, it's actually not a bad location, right? It's like
Pretty great,
yeah.
especially with the expansion of downtown, right? Washington's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
a little more gentrified for better or worse. And,
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a great place, I think.
So, like from a politician standpoint, I don't know that the city should be landlords.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know that I love
I don't
that.
think that they should be.
Man, Columbus has
But-
been dominated by landlords, though. If
Yeah.
you think about
Yeah.
some of the bigger names, we don't have to mention, but
Oh yeah,
it's one guy that owns 15 or 16 assets, whether it be property or liquor license or
Right.
facilities, right? And,
right. And it's
not
the same.
just
It's the
one of
same
those
handful of
guys.
names.
That's exactly right. There's 4 or 5 of those.
And
dudes.
I mean, if you think about it, the city's kind of your landlord anyway, right? Like you can't do it every. Like my neighbor's getting fucking hounded by the city to clean shit up and all that stuff. Like they can make you like move. I get like they can like actually do stuff to you.
I mean, but that's not even really a landlord thing. That's more of an HOA thing. Like,
Well, yeah, but we're not an HOA. It's just city.
well, I mean, you are because the city's going to be like, "Hey, mow your grass."
Well, that's what I mean, but it's not
Right.
technically an HOA, right? It's the city.
Right,
The
right.
city is the. But yeah, like I don't think they should be like actual landlords, but I think in that case, with that building, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
right.
Because you got to think of it, don't they like own Nexus Park too?
so
Collectively with CRH.
With CRH, yeah.
yeah, so City of Columbus bought Fair Oaks Mall.
Yeah.
With CRH.
Yeah, with backing from CRH.
Just so they couldn't
and that evolved to
make
CRH.
another-
Was like, all right, well, we're gonna own this portion of it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. But yeah, and then that next park, like, it's going to be kind of cool, right?
It is gonna
but
be
it's going to
cool.
be outrageously priced, I think, to
know-
to play in there. I don't know.
I don't know how that's going to work or what they're going to do. I think it's more going to be about an invitational type stuff. Like, hey, we want you to come, have your volleyball tournament, or
Right.
your basketball tournament.
They want to create
I
an
know they're
environment where
talking-
people will come from other towns.
Right.
Stay here, use our restaurants, use our hotels.
That's like Lincoln
their
does that
tournaments
for
there.
us with softball
Lincoln does
tournaments,
that
right?
now.
Yeah, now.
Lincoln
so
does
I
it
wonder
now,
what
exactly,
Lincoln's going to become from that regard. If they're
Well-
going to be like the summer spot.
So
Well,
that's
too-
what I was thinking. Like, and if it rains, right, you can't get rained out inside. So like,
Right.
if it's going to be like a heavy rain weekend, just do it in there.
Yeah.
Right.
So in that, Lincoln's not going to lose from that. Well, they're not going to lose anyway. It's a city held asset, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it doesn't matter what happens. but at the same time, they have that set up from what I've seen in drawings to where you can have a softball field inside there.
I think
And
there's 3.
Definitely. Well, it kind of depends on the layout. And I think that was real pretty for the presentation, right? We can do this. Logistically,
I don't think you can.
it doesn't make a lot of sense in the long run. Like they can do one, and in my opinion, it's going to be Little League baseball or something in that capacity more so
Right.
than you're not going to see rec league. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be playing softball right
So-
now. You're not going to see me and my boys in there ever.
No.
My hope is that they would have some rec leagues in the wintertime in there.
It'd be cool, but it's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
I
No,
don't
they're
think
going to
there's
bring
no
they're going to
state.
bring 1,000 volleyball teams here. They're going to solid surface because they bought a bunch of that.
Yeah, but that's all going to be on
EG
the
up.
weekends.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Like you won't see.
But you're going to see basketball too, because that's what they focused on real hard was being able to set up like 15 or 20 basketball courts in that thing. Full
Yeah.
court. Yeah. I think it'd be harder for them to get the softball or baseball set up. And it's not going to make much sense. They might do that for a year or two, and then they're going to say, well,
Yeah, they're gonna make more off everything else.
exactly.
Dude, that's like Hauser. Hauser, like my senior year that's when they unveiled their new like athletic complex thing, dude. They're just pretty cool. They can
It's
have I think
beautiful,
they have
yeah.
like 6 gyms in there or something.
it's very
Like
nice.
an indoor half track.
Yep.
And then that's when we first had they like it was a blessing and a curse, right? It's a really nice facility. But beforehand it was like, oh, raining outside. We're just gonna run a couple laps around the gym and be done. Nah, dude. We had a full indoor. We had a batting cage that fell down from the ceiling. Like we were.
that's cool. No, I was in there a couple times. My younger brother graduated from there past that, the erection of that facility, and that's
Yeah, dude.
top of the line for sure.
I like it.
Joe Compton, I appreciate you wearing that shirt that I know you're talking about during your orientation at Old Dominion. Congratulations, Joe starts a new job soon. That shirt pictured right there on our guest today, Brant Miracle, which we'll get to all that in just a second. Welcome to the Mind Snacks Podcast. I'm Sean B, along with my co-host Tyler Me. Tyler, how you doing?
Not too bad. Pretty good.
I don't know what Kyle means by that. Who is the co-host?
I'm trying to figure out what Old Dominion are.
Old Dominion is a truck line.
Okay.
Like a
Okay. I
freight
didn't know
line.
if he was doing something with the band, dude. Little snapback action.
No, that's a trucking company.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Dominion Freight Lines.
He's never there when I'm on the show, so you have missed the last two
I
episodes
watched,
with
dude.
Kyle.
I know. I felt so bad. I literally the last show I cooked 6 pans of corn and 6 pans of beans, like steam table pans for that golf outing. And I was literally cooking I watched the whole show, and I think I continued cooking until like 11.
It's a lot of cooking.
That's a fuckload, dude. We had to peel 35 pounds of potatoes, which,
Don't you have a potato peeler?
dude, okay, I just bought it, all right? I mean, I never had this beforehand, and now I'm mad, right? Like, I'm like peeling potatoes the old-fashioned way. I'm like, man, this fucking blows. Get on Amazon, I'm like, automatic potato peeler, cool. And I'm like, I didn't even know if they made it. And then it's like, boom, 25,000 fucking reviews, 4.5. I'm like, Rotato, here we go, dude. Bought it.
It's called a rotator.
A Rotato, dude. It literally, it's like,
This is new information. Man.
yeah,
That's
it stands up like this, right? And it's got like a little rotating, like,
pedestal.
on the bottom. It's just like, it's a, like the little motor thing, right? It's got a bunch of spikes on it. And then there's one single spike on the top, right? And it's got this fucking arm. And you
Comes
just
out.
line this arm up at the top of the potato, hit a button, and it's one continuous peel. all the way down to the bottom. You fucking pull it out and you're done.
Does it matter?
What's
I'm
happening?
assuming you adjust the arm to
So
the
the-
size
so-
of the potato.
No.
itself, right? Or is
So
it just
the arm, like,
spring-loaded?
you just make sure the arm's at the top, right? And it articulates in like 3 spots. So it goes over. If it's like a real uneven potato, it might miss like a little bitty patch.
but it cleans it up.
But it cleans it up. Like the whole potato is like, there might be, if it's like a real knobby potato, there might be like a little spot you have to whack off.
Well, yeah, but at that
Everything
point,
else, dude, like if it's a perfect potato,
Yeah.
dude, it's clean.
what will they think of next?
And you get,
What
and you
will
get,
they do next?
I took the full little nest of potato peel, right? It's one solid like little shoestring peel. I'm like, man, I wonder what happens if I deep fry this.
Is it awesome?
It's pretty fucking good, right? I
was.
deep fried it and made it like
Oh
a
my
chip and put
goodness.
fucking cheese on it. I'm like, dude, 2 birds
So you
right
made
here.
you made a potato skin chip?
Yeah, dude.
That sounds awesome.
Getting 2 birds stoned at once. Yeah.
Good
Fucking
stuff.
got him, dude.
That
Got
is
him.
good stuff.
So I see you're doing well.
Doing good. Doing good.
I coaxed you into answering that question in a more in-depth manner.
Well, I mean,
You like how that happened?
yeah.
Yeah,
You bamboozled me.
I did.
I've been bamboozled.
Bamboozled. I missed you last week.
I know. It felt weird not being here last week.
Yeah, we had
Watching
Patrick.
watching from afar.
And Patrick's a great substitute.
He's a pretty good. He has a good radio voice.
He doesn't have that mane though.
He doesn't have the main.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Our guest in studio this week is a man who religiously buys lunch off of me, an avid hunter, an outdoorsman, husband, father, and just an awesome guy to hang around with. Ladies and gentlemen, Brant Miracle.
Thank you, guys.
How you doing, Brant?
Doing wonderfully.
Again, man, I gotta be honest,
to
I'm
be
loving
here.
that shirt.
Oh my goodness.
That's a great shirt, man, right there. Your favorite candidate for mayor.
my favorite candidate. For
I
mayor.
almost made a few of those. It said elect, and then instead of Sean Seaburton, it said your name here. Yeah, just for fun. Yeah,
I didn't.
I
It's
didn't
not.
know.
It's not too late.
Costs money.
It's not too late. You got the
Costs
committee
money.
fund for that, dude.
Yeah, how do you think I get money for the committee?
There's
gotta
tomfoolery in there somewhere.
Yeah, 100%
There's-
sponsors.
Yeah, there's 5%. There's a 5% equity for tomfoolery.
I think that's pronounced 4Gen Spura. How you doing? A little TikTok comment.
4Gen.
4Gen Spura.
What'd they say?
4GNSU. 4Gen Supra. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Like 4th gen super.
yeah, now it makes sense.
Fourth Gen Supra.
Yeah,
Dude, that
yeah.
was a roller coaster.
Yeah, that was
was. That was good. We
a
got
lot
there,
of
though.
emotions right there. Just
was.
expired. No, how you doing, my man? Or woman, whatever.
What'd they say?
We're new to TikTok Live, and we I don't have enough followers on TikTok to use the live studio, so we get the camera in the room there.
The old candid camera.
The old candid camera
Hell
watches
yeah.
everything we do. So
Hell yeah.
Beautiful thing.
here we are. Brant, what's new, man?
Not a lot, man. Not a lot. Summertime, but that's breaking.
Breaking
We talked about that a minute ago.
In
We,
the next couple weeks.
None of us real big summer guys.
already. Yeah, dude.
Well, that's when we come alive. When that
Yeah.
fall starts to set in. you know?
September 1st every year is like when it starts.
Indeed, it's coming.
When it starts.
September 1. So I had a
September
beef with all this today. Like we have at the bar, we have Oktoberfest on tap.
Okay.
It's fucking August
It's
23rd.
August. Yeah, that's not.
Okay.
Pumpkin spice shit is out at Starbucks and Dunkin'. It's fucking
It's early and early, dude.
August.
Hey, before you know it, Black Friday is going to be the Friday before Thanksgiving, dude.
Right.
People just,
Sacrilege.
yeah, dude, people just hate waiting.
Dude, I don't understand it. Like, because what's going to happen, we're going to be out of
If
Oktoberfest.
there's one thing I can get behind, it's fucking Christmas tree cakes all year long.
Right.
That's it.
Fair
You and
enough.
my-
That's
and
it.
my wife.
That's it, dude.
You would be the
You
first
don't-
two names on that petition.
My
You
wife.
don't like the Christmas tree cakes,
I
dude?
can't do okay. So like zingers, which is pretty much just a Twinkie with icing.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
I'm all day on those. But every other package sold
Really?
pastry slash.
See, I'm like
not for me. Zebra,
I'm like,
Christmas. No.
I'm the Christmas trees. And I can do zebra cakes.
Sure.
You get throw a ding dong in my face, dude. I'll eat it.
You're gonna eat that thing.
I'll eat
Corey,
it.
Corey
Yeah.
S. says Oktoberfest should be available year round.
It tastes like potpourri. So
You know,
I
if
disagree.
you like Oktoberfest, I can understand that. Like people like their flavors of beer, but what? It wouldn't be so great if you could always get it.
You got like Yingling, right? Everyone was talking about Yingling, and then
Yeah.
it came to Indiana, and now like people
We don't even
drink
sell it
it.
anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've made a mistake.
It used
so
to be a
Yingling,
thing, dude.
That brings up a deal, right? So there was some kind of embargo, and I'm surely using the wrong terminology there. For what was keeping
kind of
for what was keep
embargo.
what was
Yeah,
keeping
keeping them
Yingling
out of here.
out of Indiana,
Yeah, yeah.
right? They couldn't distribute
Well, you
here.
can only
you
distribute in
couldn't
certain states.
you couldn't have it shipped here, whatever.
That's just laws.
So I'm out in Colorado a few months back, and I find what is defined as a cold snack. It's Montucky. It's a Wisconsin-based brewery that met what they call Montuckians out in Montana. That's what they brand themselves at.
Montuckians?
Montuckians.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Well, that's what I said. They love that redneck life, right? And they're like, well, we can't be.
I mean, they're in
rednecks.
Montana.
We
They
can't
have
be-
to.
Yeah, we can't be rednecks, but we can be Montuckians.
Yeah, dude.
So there is a beautifully branded can. It's blue. It's very 80s. It's got a horse running in the wind. That's just a silhouette.
Yeah.
And it's called a Montucky Cold Snack. It doesn't say
That
beer
takes me back to
anywhere
like
on it.
Kevin Costner Dances with Wolves.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
good,
that
the
shit.
good Kevin Costner.
Yeah, the good
West-
Kevin Costner. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
weirdo.
He's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He's like, oh, fuck, a Montucky cold snack, dude.
Dude, I should have brought a case in. I recently went down to Louisville with some funding from some buddies and my own personal finances and bought 12 cases of it.
They sell it
Because
in
it's
Louisville?
that good. They sell it in
Montucky.
Louisville. Kentucky will sell it, right? Why wouldn't they? It's Montucky. They
Oh,
have
yeah,
jump
dude, they
on that
market
train.
the shit out
Yeah,
of that.
absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Montucky, dude.
You'll have to check that out
yeah, I
later.
have
It's
to
a
go-
beautiful beer. It
Yeah,
really is.
I'll have to go down there and get
It's like
some.
it's like a Busch Light and
Is it just like any liquor store down there?
Total Wine & More is where I went because it was best price, but I think any liquor store down there carries for sure.
Okay.
And I
So,
think
like, if I
Ohio
went down to
might
Bass
actually-
Pro, I just go across the river and
Exactly.
snack one
Yeah,
up.
just cruise across and get it.
Okay.
But it's like a Blue Moon and a Busch Light did their thing,
Oh.
and
They liked each other a lot.
here we are. And Busch
man.
Light, I'm picking on that because that's a bias, but it's just any light beer in a Blue Moon.
Yeah, dude. I'll have to try that.
It's super good.
I have to try
That's
it.
like
Super
every particular beer drinker's dream, like, right? Because so many people come into the bar and they're like, "You got Busch Light?" And we're like, "No."
Yeah.
Why not?
I can't believe it.
You're
And I used to give those people shit
thought
because
this
I
was
got asked that
America.
question. I used to get asked that question like 2 or 3 times a year. Now it's almost weekly.
Yeah.
Like it's almost time to carry Busch Light.
I don't know why you guys don't.
Yeah.
But a B-Dubs has Busch Light, for God's sakes. You guys gotta
Well,
go
I
on the
mean,
train.
lots of people
I mean,
have it now.
Well, I mean, like, and
So many of your fucking cult has
Oh.
asked everybody, and they've
Well,
succeeded.
and you've heard this more times than not, I'm sure. But anytime that someone new comes with my crew in there, they're like, "I'll have a Busch Light," and I'm always like, "No."
Don't fucking
No,
shut
no, you
it.
won't.
Salt
Shut
the wounds,
your
dude.
mouth,
Salt the
dude.
fucking
What
wounds, dude. Yeah.
Every
I don't
time.
know. I mean,
Get
like,
a cocktail. Grow up.
I mean, like, you have all the other beers, right? Like you have people that come in the bar and they get a pitcher of Coors or a pitcher of Bud Light or a pitcher of Miller Lite or whatever. It's
Right.
like, surely there's one on there that doesn't get sold a whole lot. I bet you'd have religious Busch Light drinkers in there
Oh, for sure.
now.
Absolutely. Brant would be one of those people.
Even if you just carried it in bottles.
Actually, that's horse shit. Like, if I had Busch Light on tap, you would still get tequila sodas.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said
You
that.
absolutely
And Maury has confirmed
Yeah.
that's the truth.
The lie detector test determined that is the truth.
Is the truth.
That's a way better lunch drink.
but no,
Period.
so my
Yeah,
problem.
dude, yeah, I can see
cocktails
that.
are better.
My
When I
problem
start,
with all
like,
this-
beer's the only thing you got to do all day, dude.
For sure.
The-
You got to start early and
Yeah.
in
The
late.
Oktoberfest flavors, the pumpkin spice flavors, all flavors that have value. Like a lot of people shit on pumpkin spice. It has a value. And it's typically when there's that fall chill in the air.
Yeah.
Is when you want to start tasting that shit. Those are flavors that are associated with seasons. It's 100 fucking degrees outside, and I can go get a pumpkin spice donut.
I guess
It's
that's
not
why
right.
I'm weird
Yeah.
though, because when the weather starts to drop, it's not a drink or a flavor like that. It's like chili. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
the fat,
dude.
That's the fat man in me.
Chili
it's a-
and fucking potato soup, dude.
And it's a
Those
thick,
two,
thick bowl
broccoli,
of chili.
cheese, potato soup.
a nice hearty beef vegetable
Give me
soup,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, like something good. Like
Cabinet
I can't
soup,
wait.
Everything that's up there.
I cannot wait for fucking soup season, dude. Cannot wait.
Why can't it always be soup season?
Well, I mean,
I got a buddy that does.
I understand
he
right
soup
now, like,
seasons
that
all year,
you-
but
So-
he's also
so-
weird. Like
So
it'll be-
I cook soup like last week, but the thing is soup hits different than wintertime,
does.
dude. Like
Oh,
it's
for sure.
when
It
it's
does.
hot. Like my house is 65 degrees, so
Right.
I can eat soup and feel fine. But if I eat soup inside and then go outside, I'm like, man, that bowl of soup sucked ass.
it's that coming in off that. Hey, my bones are
Chilled
cold
to the
right
bone,
now,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because
you're right.
once you're
right.
chilled to the bone and soup heats you back up from the inside out, dude, you have the best nap of your
You're
life.
gonna take a
after
nap.
that. You have the best
Yeah.
nap of your life
Indeed.
right after
Indeed.
that.
You're gonna take a nap.
Literally every time. It's like the
Every
fucking
time.
perfect recipe every single time. There's no like, oh, it might happen. No, it's every single
gonna
time
go
that
to
happens.
sleep.
Every time.
Amanda Velez says, "Don't tell Mikey and Derek I'm watching. Don't want them to feel betrayed." It's not that you can't watch Mind Snacks and Burroughs Applesauce. You can enjoy the entertainment from all places. Okay,
I watch Burroughs sometimes.
like we sit in here and do Burroughs in here every other Monday.
Yeah.
I
I
did
watch
not
Burroughs,
put
okay.
them live on TikTok on Monday though. It was in a time crunch, so I don't know that they cared, but maybe now that I said it like that, maybe they would have cared had I said it like
they
that.
didn't hear it. Hopefully.
Yeah, they're not listening. I promise.
Brant, what are you putting in your chili?
Ooh,
so-
there's a good debate.
Yeah,
Tell us
how,
about-
yeah. How you make your chili?
So
You don't have to divulge any secret recipe or anything.
No, and I won't. But for me, it's ground chuck, and then I will also dice chuck when I
Okay,
make it.
okay.
I got green peppers, I got onions, not just one. I've got whites and reds in there.
Okay.
And I like to throw a nice jalapeno in there. If
good.
I know that me and the boys are eating, I'm gonna chop up some different shit, some Oaxacans and stuff like that's going in there as well. But I am a chili man, not a chili mac man.
Yeah, I don't do
not like
mac. I don't do mac in
noodles.
my chili.
So I
Any
do.
kind, elbows or spaghettis in my chili.
I do
I
not.
want that thick.
Thick ass, fucking
ass,
beefy chili,
beefy
dude.
chili,
Big
yeah.
old chunk of beef.
I like
yes.
thick beefy chili without noodles. I do, but I prefer that cold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can see
Cook
that.
a pot of chili and then
lot
put
of
it in the
people-
fridge overnight. Get up the next morning. Whew, boy,
Dude, I can't eat anything cold.
no
I
shit.
can't either. But I know a lot of people that like chili mac cold. They want that elbow macaroni or that spaghetti.
Yeah,
and
kind
they
of
want that
like,
next
kinda
day
like
air
a
on
pasta
that thing.
salad, kind
Yeah.
of like a pasta salad. Too.
Yeah.
See, I can't
not
bring
me.
myself to, like.
It's not me.
The coldest I can eat anything is like room temp, like lukewarm. Like if it's anything
cold
below
pizza.
that,
Cold pizza.
I can't
I
do
can't
that.
do it.
I can't do it. Allie fucking loves cold pizza. She'll like take a bite, and I'm like, how?
It tastes so strange,
It's-
and the
it-
cheese consistency fucks
Me up,
every
dude.
time.
And it's I can't.
I love cold pizza.
A lot of people love cold pizza, dude. I cannot do cold pizza.
Yeah.
Like I eat pizza the day I buy it when it's hot and fresh, and after that moment,
yeah, it's
it's
done.
that's it.
It's
That
dead
the
to
pizza,
me.
yeah, pizza's
Yep,
done.
it's dead to me.
The pizza's done.
I'm a pizza file, if you will. I love pizza.
What the fuck? Hold on. What is it about this show and me running for office and people start saying shit like
It's
that?
a pizza file, dude. We're all one to an extent.
Yeah.
It- yes, it starts with a P, but it's
the
not
pizzas are
similar.
old enough.
The pizzas are old enough.
pizzas are all
the
old
pizzas
enough.
are all
God
old enough.
Every
Damn it.
pizza was at least 18.
Where's your favorite place to get pizza from?
Oh my God, that's a hard one, man. Eddie's Lakeview Pizza. in
Okay,
Nineveh.
favorite place in Columbus.
Never had it. I have to try that place. Pizza. You ever had
It's
Pizza?
Pizzalicious.
Pizzalicious?
In
Oh,
Westport.
Pizzalicious
In
is
Westport,
where it's at,
You
dude,
can
yes.
go get a fucking nice pie and 2 or 3 chicken bacon ranch tacos from that joint for like $12. And I love Pizzalicious.
Pizzalicious is good,
Pizzalicious
dude.
is so good. We
It's
had
sad that it's so far away.
Yeah.
they catered our rehearsal dinner for our wedding.
God
Yeah.
bless
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'd say in Columbus, and I got to be super generic, but it's probably just Papa John's.
I like Papa John's.
See, I'm
Dude,
a Domino's. I'm
no.
a Domino's guy.
Domino's for the crust.
Domino's for the crust. I like the Brooklyn style pizza. Papa John's tried to do a New York Brooklyn style pizza. They
Yeah.
did not do it well.
They didn't do it well.
Papa John's did not knock it out of the park like Domino's does. But Domino's Brooklyn style pizza is my personal favorite pie. Period.
Yeah.
But I can't wait.
I've not had their Brooklyn.
They announced that we're getting a Mother Bears here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother
Actually,
Bears.
I just heard where location
Nexus Park.
was going. Huh?
Nexus
it's
Park.
going in
Yeah.
Nexus. Boy, if they get rid of Carlos's, and
know-
there's just a Mother Bears in there, I'm going
That
to
pissed me off.
riot.
Yeah,
I
I don't think
immediately-
they'll get rid of a Carlos too, because
I
Carlos
immediately
fucks.
thought, well, I
Yeah,
don't
Carlos
think
fucks, but it's not the best pizza or the best whatever's on earth, but it's
It's
just
it's good. And he's
It's
always
just
been there.
good. Yeah.
In your time in need, dude, Carlos has
Carlos
been
has
there with
been
the
there.
pie.
I grew up with a single mother. She used to take me to Carlos's Pizza when I was
Yeah.
a young boy in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So God knows
Yeah.
how long that
And then
thing's
walk
been there,
right
but
across the hall to that fucking
I beat
arcade.
that arcade up.
Yeah.
I think the arcade's open again too.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's 2 in there now.
There's 2 in
Is
there
there
now.
two?
Yeah, there's one as soon as you walk in, the old
The old
airbrush deal.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
called
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Valhalla Games or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right outside of Dunham's.
Right
Is that where it's
outside
at?
of Dunham's, yeah. And he's got a bunch of old cabinets in there too, which is cool, like 8-bit cabinets. And I could dig on that. I want to
hell
go
yeah.
play. I want to go play some Donkey
Little, like,
Kong.
Double
a-
Dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's cool.
NBA
I've not been
Jam.
in there. I just walked past it and I was like, "Ooh, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool."
He's heating up.
yeah, dude.
He's on fire.
fire.
Big Woods is not on my list. Big Woods is up there. Okay, I do like Big Woods.
Good pie, but
But,
I'll say it here, be controversial. Fuck 450.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
Ooh.
You don't like
man.
450?
I do
So
not like
so
450.
yo,
Now, do you not like their pizza?
I think it's
or
a beer bias.
Are you angry at 450? Period.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
So I hate knocking people, but one time, my buddy they catered the 450 North at work, and they found a like a nail in their pizza, a nail like a fucking wood nail. And
Okay,
then,
honestly, they'd probably knock it up a couple notches in mine if I found a whole ass fucking nail.
yeah, but they called 450 and they're like, yeah, we found a nail on a pizza. And like, yeah, we use wood fired ovens. And like that's the only thing they come up with. I'm like,
It was in the.
there's a fucking nail in the
timber.
pizza. There's a nail. Yeah, but it's in the pizza.
Yeah, but it doesn't even speak. That logic doesn't work because
No, because it's underneath of it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck did?
How do you think we built this oven, you piece of shit?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. But yeah, like I don't think 450's pizza is that like that.
I'm not
it's,
hitting
it's
the
a
ass
beer.
with it,
It's
man.
it's a beer for me. You go there. For
You like the
beer.
beer?
It depends.
You know, I've just never got on the train. I've only tried like 5.
The
total.
slushies are
I,
weird.
I don't go out of my way to go
Best
get beer
artwork
from
in
there.
the can game.
Their cans.
I
Look
think they
fucking-
Best artwork in the can game, hands
can-
down.
they're-
I think they
cans
blow
look
all
great.
their nut on their marketing though with the artwork.
yeah.
Unless that's in house and they're paying
I
something.
mean, marketing
They-
though is
that- I
kind of
mean-
where you should blow your nut, like right? Sell
You're
the
not
shit.
wrong, but if the product at the end of the day, what's your staying power if it's not good?
Well, I
You know
mean, that's the thing. Your staying power is always going to be in your product, but your marketing is what somebody's going to look at that. Their Fruity Pebbles can.
Don't
it's
they?
the most beautiful
It's
beer can that's ever
absolutely
been created.
amazing.
Don't they still like on their slushy releases? Don't they just sell out every single time?
Every time.
Every time. But that's the craft, you know.
Yeah, and their
culture.
and their slushies
I'm
are
not gonna
good.
add
Like,
just
don't
the
get me wrong,
culture.
they're good slushies, right?
I've
like,
never had one.
So they're very good, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love those, but I can't sit down and drink 2 of them in a row, right? Like, I get a 16-ounce can, and that's gonna be good. Like
That's the one.
Like
Yeah.
they're like, they're not that strong or whatever. They're heavy, they're rich, they're a lot.
I feel like they went with, and I don't know where they're at now because I haven't heard about it as much, but quantity over quality for so long, right? Like it was every weekend was a beer release. You
Yeah,
got people
yeah.
driving
Yeah.
down from Fishers and shit, and
Every
everybody-
weekend.
everybody's in a Tesla and they're crashing into the building. And-
Yeah, fucking shit.
but they're here for that beer, you know.
This place doesn't even have a charging station.
Damn it to hell. Hope does.
Yeah, Hope does.
Does Hope have a? Does it have
Square
right
on
the
Hope.
square, dude.
You
Hell
can
yeah,
charge.
that's
I think
progressive.
it's 2 cars right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only reason they got it because I think someone in on the board or something got a Tesla and they just like petitioned to get a charger.
Well, I
put in
think
their
there
shit.
was a grant actually.
I think
want to
so,
say there was a
probably.
grant money involved with that
I don't
too.
know. It's awesome.
sense.
It's awesome they have one on there.
Yeah.
Like it's cool that they have a charger there on the.
Yeah, phenomenal.
The only
And-
problem I have with that charger is where that's at. Right. That's where Hauser Athletics set up for the tenderloins for Heritage Days.
Gotcha.
So like now what? Am I gonna have to
What are you gonna
memorize
do
a new
now?
location for a tenderloin sandwich or what?
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have
Am
to.
I gonna have to memorize? a new-
Hey, but that's progress requires struggle.
yeah.
I'm pretty
it
sure
does.
the board discussed the Hauser tenderloin tent at length when they were thinking about where to put it, and they were like, you know what?
They're like, they
People will
can move.
find that tenderloin.
They smell it all the way across the
Yeah.
fucking thing.
People will
You
find that tenderloin.
You go to Heritage Days?
Not for many years now. I used to ride in it every year.
Really?
I used to ride horseback in it.
Hell
every
yeah.
year. Yeah. But not for many years. Always enjoyed it though.
Yeah. So I'm from Hope. Like it used to be real. Like it's not that it's like bad.
Yeah.
But it's like it used to be like awesome, right? Like all handcrafted
Oh, man.
stuff and everything.
Yeah.
Like now I go to Heritage Days and I'd go for the food.
Sure.
Like I go there, I make my rounds. So it's almost like the fair, right? You go to the fair, get your fair
Yep.
food. I go to there and I get the same couple things, and then I'm usually done with Heritage Days. I might go Sunday and watch the parade, but
Right. And that's that's cool. And I hope they keep that up.
Yeah.
I do need to get up there and get some food.
Dude,
Because I've been
it's
told
the-
that the vendors that game where it has stepped down in other places the
The
food
vendors are
game has gone through
they're
the
rock
roof.
solid. They've stayed
Yeah.
the same, and they've even got new ones, right?
Sure.
So like all the originals are there with all the same original stuff, and then plus they
Is
got
Heritage Days coming up? That's a fall thing, right?
yeah, it's
September,
last
right?
weekend of September. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the 22nd, I think.
We
You know, I've never been.
It's dude, you
no
gotta
kidding.
go.
Yeah, you gotta go check
Yeah.
that out. It's cool.
You could probably get in the parade
Well, so why? Oh,
and walk in,
Holy shit!
give out candy. Yeah,
Yeah, but here's the thing: it's not inside
got-
the city limits. Like it's Hope and not.
They vote for the city though, right?
No,
They do not?
no.
They don't?
No kidding.
No,
I guess I always assume
you don't vote for the city unless you're inside city limits.
I guess I always assumed because they were a part of the BCSC, but that quite literally is
They're not a part of the
Bartholomew
BCSC,
County. Yeah, I think they are.
No, they're not. They're Flat
Flat
Rock,
Rock Hall Creek.
They've got a whole
Oh,
different school corporation.
yeah. Flat Rock Hall Creek.
Look at me just
Yeah.
pulling teeth out right now. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
I didn't know. I mean, yeah, but people from Columbus might be there. You can still walk in it.
would
I
do
mean,
it.
that's
I
a
would do it.
possibility. I still love the idea.
I've got
Yeah.
access to a hell of a trailer, man.
See,
We'll set you up.
We'll make a float.
float-wise. Oh,
Hell yeah,
yes.
dude. So if I win,
Yeah.
I already planned on Second String Media sponsoring the Festival of Lights Parade.
Yeah.
But if I win that fucking float for the downtown parade,
are we gonna ride in it?
shit, fuck yeah, we are.
I mean, we're gonna do it regardless, like Second String Media.
Like
or the
Second
mayor.
String Media
So we're gonna be in it for sure.
fully intends to sponsor the Festival of Lights Parade, which every sponsorship entry gets a float.
Okay,
It's awesome.
Gets a parade entry. They don't have to do a float, but
Right.
but we're
I mean,
gonna do a float.
Why not?
Yeah.
We probably have access to a truck and trailer.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
That's
we
a real
can do
thing that
truck
I've been
and
looking
trailer.
into, yes.
That'd be fun.
I have redirected my focus on everything lately because, show them the shirt, Brant.
Oh,
Yeah,
we need the music.
that's right. Oh, hold on. Where is it? I can't even use that music. I'm not doing it because that was me and Tyler's presidential music.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that music's reserved for a
Is there
time.
like a Mace? Is that like a Mayor song? Like, is there like Mayor music like that, or like is it just universal for all?
I don't even know.
I don't know, dude.
Candidates.
Is there
I think
like?
it's probably universal for?
Is
just-
it? I would think.
I'm
I-
super presidential.
It does. It seems like you got to be a
Yeah.
fucking president or a 4-star general, dude.
I mean, if it's universal,
I think it's universal.
why wouldn't we just use it? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's universal.
I think you can use it.
I think it's universal.
All right, well, I mean, if it's not universal, I'm going to look like a giant asshole because I just decided right now that I'm using
And
it.
it's universal, dude.
Yeah.
Life is what you make it. Or you like to see what?
Life's a garden. Dig it. Kyle Killinger has very strong opinions about 450. He said it's garbagey.
Garbagey. Dude, my favorite pizza of all time, and I haven't been able to eat this because Allie absolutely hates it. Literally just like the Pizza Hut pan, crispy crust on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Just extra cheese. That's it. Pizza Hut extra cheese pizza. Like,
If you
give me
would've-
all that melty cheese and that crispy little crust, dude.
Yep. If you'd asked me in '95, hands down.
Yeah, and that's where my memory stems from,
Yeah,
right?
it's mine too.
My
It's a pure
Well,
bias.
My-
in 95, it was the prize for reading a fucking book.
Indeed.
You know what I
Indeed.
mean?
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
had to read this
exactly
whole
right.
book. Where's my pan pizza?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, dude.
Another one that I'm leaving out is Noble Romans.
Dude, they're fire, too.
Sicilian pizza. Have you ever
Sicilian,
had one of
yes,
those?
yes, boom.
Noble Romans is fire.
dude, we used to
Dish,
get the
sauce
Sicilian all
on
the time.
top.
Yep.
That is different.
Me and my brother, when they first came out with that, me and my brother on weekend shift, right? So it's like it was like in the winter time sometime. And we used to always get lunch together because it
Yeah.
was like me and him, 312s, right? Friday,
Yep.
Saturday, Sunday. Only people
Going.
there on the weekend.
Yep.
So it's like it'd be boring as hell, and then be like, all right, we just pick a different place, go get lunch. But we got the Sicilian. He wanted to try it, dude. And it was good.
So I'm
good.
not a big sauce guy on pie. I do love and it requires.
I like a light sauce. Like,
but I'm a light
Yeah.
sauce guy.
So I'm a
that
heavy
little-
sauce guy.
So that
I
little
don't like
dollop
a lot of-
of sauce on that Sicilian.
Yeah.
Phew.
yeah.
I'm a heavy sauce guy, but the Sicilian definitely hits
the
different.
crust there.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely
I
hits
don't.
different.
I think too much sauce it overdoes it for me, right? Like,
For sure.
like when I eat a pizza, I want a very good solid fucking cheese on top that's got great flavor, and I want a nice crust, and then the sauce can just kind of be there for a little accent.
I hope my wife is watching. She could eat pizza with just sauce on it.
Really?
And I don't mean like a light sauce
We used
on
to
it.
have-
She could eat a red pie.
We used to have a person. I used to work at Arnie's, right? So we had a
Yeah.
person come in and they would literally order a pizza. That
Boy, that was
literally-
good pizza
They
too,
would
though,
they would
Arnie's.
get a dough with red sauce on it,
Yeah.
and then like sometimes they'd get like some toppings and stuff.
I
But
don't
it's like
like
that's
that.
it.
I don't
So
like-
here's
I
a
don't like
secret. When I go to Huck's and Hope and get a little personal Godfather's pizza.
Those are good too.
I'll get a little personal pizza and a side of marinara, and I'll literally dip my whole pizza in the marinara.
There you go.
You know, I've also been there.
And done that.
I've been right there where, well,
I'm not
for
really-
me, and I'm sure you're a Columbus guy all the way through, right?
Oh, for sure.
So, what was it? 25th Street, right there, across from like Camilla's and Tasty Shop and all that. That was the Godfather's Pizza. That is where that laundromat's at when I was.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the original Godfather's, and even Huck's before they started dedicating themselves to those take-home deals. And they were
Natasha
fresh
says
bacon
all
bacon.
the sauce.
Is she in here?
Yeah.
All the sauce. Yeah, she is watching.
All the
Look,
sauce.
she did that
Yeah,
mouthwater
yeah,
face too.
dude.
Calm down.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, it's so good, though.
Jesus.
She's not wrong.
He's
Yeah.
like,
She's
fucking
not wrong.
calm
Yeah.
down.
It's so good.
No, dude.
We go back and forth about that because I'm usually the one that does the ordering. She does from time to time, so I don't mean to say that she doesn't, but she's always like, "Tell him extra sauce,"
yeah, dude.
and I'm like,
That-
and I don't.
I don't ever tell him.
Yeah,
Like,
I
fuck, dude.
See, Rob, you got me a Hawaiian pizza, but then you lost me at the with ranch. I can't do Hawaiian with ranch. Actually, I can't do ranch and pizza, period.
My favorite dipping sauce for pizza, dude, garlic butter.
Garlic butter's so good.
You give me garlic butter, I will
Yeah.
I'll take that and I'll pour over a whole slice. And I'll
Papa
just eat.
John's has
Th-
that.
yeah.
I usually
spicy
reserve
garlic
it for
butter.
just-
I haven't had that, dude. But I bet that's good.
It's a black
Spicy?
label. It is spicy garlic butter.
I put red
No
pepper flakes
way.
on it and then dip it in
Yes.
garlic butter, dude.
All right, so we pretty well hammered down best pizza or everybody's favorite. Where are you topping wise? What do you want?
I'm a meat guy.
Meat's
All
just
meat.
across the board. hit
And
it.
put as much fucking meat on there as you can.
I suspected you just made a comment about not being a meat
Meat
sauce
sauce.
guy.
Yeah,
So.
Not being a big produce guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, I can enjoy a sausage and mushroom pie.
fair.
He- yeah, he
Mushrooms
like-
on everything. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
And we talked about this one. You only liked like the canned mushrooms, like that's
yeah,
all you can eat.
only canned mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like the little
Fresh, you can't do
shitty ones.
freshies?
No, the big cut
need
fresh
that.
ones.
You need that one that's been it
In
has
the- in-
taken
in
in
the-
those
in the
juices.
sauce,
I'm not
dude.
mad at you. They're good
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
What about you, Mr. Bean?
My favorite toppings on a pizza, dude, pizza for me is like one. It's almost like a chili, right? Like I never follow the same recipe twice.
Exactly.
But a staple on pizza for me is like I like a pepperoni, I like a sausage. Black olives on pizza is like I love black olives on pizza.
Yep.
I can actually do black olives.
I love
too.
black olives on pizza, dude. Black
It's
olives.
that, it's that savory that black
yeah,
olives bring.
Yeah.
yeah. Look, umami in there, dude. Get you every time.
Yep.
But yeah, black olives. I like onions on pizza.
Sure,
I like
sure.
green pepper on pizza. Is always banana peppers on pizza. Like I don't like banana peppers hardly on anything else, but at the hot box, like the whatever the hot box, like the shitload of pepperoni and banana peppers, dude.
Yeah.
Pizza's fire.
Yeah. Shout out Justin Lucas. Hot box is good.
Yeah, pizza's fire, dude. Like, but yeah, black olives are like any pie I build. I'm like creative. I'm like fuck black olives every time.
I look forward to getting into that game at some point in my life, actually making my own pizzas and playing around there.
So I have been researching how to make a coal-fired pizza oven at home, and I think I can get it done for about $100,
Dude,
not
so
With it's a brick oven,
Sure.
and then you fire it with coal.
yeah, you can buy Uni. It's a brand, right? Uni, they sell them at Lowe's. I mean, they're like $300, but it's an actual pizza oven, right? You can get one that runs off a propane tank, and you can get one that you actually light wood in the back. And then I think that's it. Like you can get it like dual fuel, right? Like you can either use propane or wood or one or the
Right.
other. I think, but I think it's like $300, but you can fit like a 16-inch pizza in it or something. And it's like you do like the Neapolitan style pizza,
Yeah.
like the 60
Keep it
second.
banging, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I want to get one of those so bad.
See,
One of
what you want is because this is very exclusive in New York pizza. Some of the best pizzas in New York are coal-fired ovens, and you have to have a special permit in New York to own a coal-fired oven. They're kind of like liquor licenses. Like only so many people can have one.
Really?
So
Like it's very very
Is it like
exclusive.
a fire hazard thing or something like that? They have
No,
to be
it's just
flued a
like
certain way?
it's a patent type thing.
like
No kidding.
exclusivity.
Like exclusivity, like only certain pizzerias in New York are coal fired. And the thing with coal fired, dude, is it's so hot that you get that crust so crispy.
Yeah.
It's like eating pizza off a fucking cracker.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
Make a pizza oven that goes over the top of a solo
Like-
stove. Yeah.
Yeah,
a guilty pleasure is a Jack's Pizza, which is exactly that.
Yeah.
It's eating
Dude.
pizza off a cracker.
I fucking
love those.
like
things,
those.
man.
Those are good. There nothing beat like on a day you don't want to do shit, right? You throw a fucking Totino's in there.
Yep.
Now if they're square or whatever, but you throw one in there, pull it out. Totino's pizza is the only pizza I'll eat ranch on, dude. I'll put ranch on Totino's and I'll fold that fucker like a hot dog
And go.
And I'm just eating it.
I
Yeah,
would
dude.
like to know what the fuck Totino's thought, who the fuck they thought they were changing those to square pizzas.
They did so to fit in a toaster oven, right?
I know why they did it, but
I never said it made
they're
sense.
fucking sellouts.
They're sellouts, dude. No, maybe they just wanted to like now you can just cut 4 pieces of school pizza instead of 3 into squares, dude. Like you don't
Right.
have to waste a whole outside.
But no, I'm the same way. I'll do with Totino's, and I always cook it so it's not crispy, which is weird because I want
throw
it
mine on the
crispy.
fucking rack and like when I bend it in half, you hear it cracking.
See, I want it to be rollable. I'll roll that shit up like a burrito.
Sean be
gotta-
rolling one
I
up just to
gotta-
take the edge off, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta
Yeah.
come hang out at your house.
yeah, dude. Just roll it up like a burrito. 2 fists that motherfucker. Like
Yeah, dude.
seriously, vote
Sean
for
B
me
just
for
over there
mayor.
fucking goose.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Pickled banana peppers and pickled onions with extra cheese. 10 out of 10. Cody, what is wrong with you?
Pickled
I
banana
can't-
peppers and pickled onions with extra cheese. I don't know what's a pickled onion.
It's
I know you can pickle anything,
The
I'm
pink,
just not-
the pink onions like you get at a Mexican restaurant.
Like a garnish.
Yeah,
Almost.
yeah, yeah.
But yes, that
that's
is tasty.
That's a pink. That's a the
Yeah, that's super pink things.
pickled onion,
Super
yeah.
tasty.
All right, Amanda, if you're bringing Eddie's, we'll have you on the show early September. That's a real thing. Early September, you'll be
Who's
on the
Eddie's?
show. Eddie's Pizza, the pizza that Brant said he liked.
Lakeshore, Eddie's Lakeview. Rather.
Oh, yeah,
Eddie's
yeah.
Lake's in
Wait,
Nineveh.
where's that at?
Nineveh.
Nineveh.
It's right at the base of the hill for Princess Lake.
So yeah, she
Nineveh.
What's
Amanda commented on TikTok that Eddie's literally the best.
I'm not kidding.
I haven't had it, but
that
I will
is-
try it.
It's like a Tostino's, but made. It's the Wagyu of Tostino's.
Oh,
guys.
dude.
Oh shit!
What's the place like? It's on like either 7 or 3 going into like.
Oh, Scipio Pizza.
No.
Romano's?
It's past that. It's like right on the outskirts. Like
Of
North Vernon. I don't
Wits
know.
is Hope,
It's
right?
like
Wits
Lake.
is-
It's like Lake something pizza maybe or hot. I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
It,
I know Scipio Pizza was always really
Scipio's
good.
pizza is always really good, but I think
They've
it's-
rebranded.
Scipio's pizza was
re-upped
really
their-
good. Like it was kind of a gimmicky thing though. Like
Yeah.
it's so thick and greasy. Like you have to
Agreed.
feel like that. And if you eat 3 slices of that, you're gonna feel like you're dying.
dude.
Agreed.
So
Well,
well,
'cause
I'm from
it's-
Hope, right? Wits.
There's value in
Wits
it.
Pizza.
Wits.
So, and we used to have a Pizza King when I was young, right? We had a Pizza
yeah.
King in Hope. But Wits is like one of those things, right? It's like when I was a little kid. So I actually lived in the house right next to Wits for a
Cool.
little while.
Yeah,
so it's like,
right there off the square.
yeah. So I used to like shovel their little sidewalk. I was like a little kid, right? Shovel their sidewalk. They'd give me a free pizza.
Yeah.
All right. But I remember, like, if you didn't call at 5 when they opened, you weren't getting a pizza, dude. And
the
like,
culture for Wits,
yeah.
even in that tiny little niche,
And it's
area.
still like when they first opened,
'Cause they're
if
still
you call
seasonal,
at 5,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
If like even now, when they first like the week of them opening, you call at 5 and you just got to keep calling. Like I've had to
Yeah.
call every second for like 15 minutes to even get through and order a pizza.
It's like Garcia's on 25th down here. It's
Yeah.
just it's
gone.
a cult thing. I know.
yeah,
I know. They said they were never coming back.
Yeah, there's a new restaurant in there.
What is it?
It's another Mexican restaurant.
It's probably just Garcia's, dude.
It's
It
not
probably
though.
is just Garcia's
Yeah.
rebrand.
It's not. I've never. Have you
It's
been there?
not though. So what happened is people bought it off of them. They said they would not sell their recipes.
And they are.
So
What, their recipes were like, I mean, they were good, but it's like I feel like you could just replicate them, right? Like,
Garcia's wasn't. It was a cult thing, right?
It was a cult thing, yeah.
It was
yeah,
good,
but
it
here's the
wasn't
thing: like
special.
their little fucking Mexican pizza looking thing, little tostada things.
Tostada.
yeah, I feel like that'd be easy to make.
Get out of here. Nothing tastes as good as theirs.
Do you think that massage place back in there gives happy endings?
I think it used to.
What do you mean used to? Are they closed now?
No, I just think they used to give happy endings. And then another place in town got busted a few years back. And they were probably like, oh,
No, this
we
place
should
is
stop
new,
this.
right? This place just got in there.
Yeah, but I doubt
Didn't
they.
the Baskin Robbins get busted for happy endings? That one that went in right there.
Yeah, that one. That's
That's
the
the
one.
one that
yeah,
got
yeah.
hit, yeah.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the one that
Yeah.
got hit. Yeah.
The Baskin Robbins.
the ice cream store?
No,
31 happy endings.
the massage parlor that went in there, not actual Baskin Robbins. Like, if you're getting happy ends at Baskin Robbins, you no wonder them people walking out there so happy.
Right.
Like, you want your Superman ice cream?
I was going to say Superman.
Dude, how about
Why
what
do
about
so many people keep leaving without ice cream?
no? What about the little ice cream thing in the like Old Commons Mall, right?
Oh,
Old Commons Mall, right there by that bookstore, right? That little ice cream like
Yeah,
nook
what was
thing.
that place called?
I don't know,
the
but
name of that joint.
I used to go there and get Superman and bubblegum flavored ice cream, dude. Like,
Yeah. Oh, shit. Man, that's
I could
childhood.
never do the
What
bubble
is
gum.
the
Superman
name
all day.
of that
Yeah.
place?
Bubblegum.
I could do the bubblegum every
It
once
was
in a
right
while.
next to the escalator.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
next to
right
it.
by the
And I would just
escalator.
eat the bubblegum
That's the
though,
other
dude.
thing that we're missing in this town, you know? And we need that kind of reform. We ain't got no escalators anymore.
No,
Makes me
dude.
sad.
I don't think we need escalators.
Okay.
We've got elevators that you can take up, and they're glass, and you can watch
Escalators
outside
never
like that.
escalators
That's not the
never
same thing. I
break,
can't
Shambi.
run
That's
up
not
the-
true.
They don't break. They just turn into stairs.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's,
I
a,
can't
that's a
run-
great dad joke.
I can't run up the
That's-
elevator though. I
You're
can't
getting
run up
better
the
at the dad
elevator.
jokes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Baby countdown, less than 2 months, man.
Less than two, like
Congratulations,
yeah.
Mr. Me.
Coming quick.
Congratulations.
Coming
You know what you're
quick.
having?
Girl.
Dude,
Coming
get
quick.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 2 girls in. It's a beautiful thing. It's wonderful. But I got a 4-year-old who thinks she's 15.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
cheers to that.
Cheers to that, dude. I can't wait.
I have a 12-year-old who thinks
Congratulations,
she's
man,
21.
seriously.
Thank you. Yeah. I can't wait to get her out, fucking to get outside, dude.
Yeah.
I was looking at campers all day today,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like,
Dub wants to know how we feel about anchovies.
I'll be honest with you. I've never done it on a pie. Never
so
once.
so when I've done it and it makes it just almost taste salty. Like it's just like almost tastes like the ocean, right?
I used to eat smoked oysters out of a roll can.
Oh, yeah.
like
Dude,
they were going out of style.
So
So I
you
can't
get
imagine.
you get me home, throw me in front of a can of King Oscars, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I always keep a
Get it
couple
down.
on deck.
That's
So
good.
Fucking throw 'em on some
Ryan
crackers.
in the TikTok comment says it was orange leaf, but I think orange leaf.
No, that's what's in there
orange leaf is
now.
what's in there now.
that's
Yeah,
that
no, this
froyo
was
shit.
old.
We're
This
talking-
was like-
we're talking chip ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was like had the tubs and the old man just scooped it out for you,
Like
right?
a Cold Stone Creamery type deal, but
Yeah,
not
it was
Cold
real.
Stone.
It was real.
Yeah, because then like you just kept walking down, there'd be like the kids' commons on the left, and like
God,
there's, like,
I really want to know.
I think what was it like Walden Books? That was in there?
Walden
Walden
yeah,
Books.
Walden. You nailed it. It was exactly.
Walden was in the Commons. Mall?
Walden Books.
or Walden
yeah.
was in.
Walden was in Fair Oaks Mall.
I think there was 2 of them.
Was there one in the Commons?
There was definitely a bookstore before.
Yeah,
you got
I thought
to
it was
Sears
Walden
down there.
Books in
It
the
was-
com- in
I think
the
it was
com-
Walden's.
I think it was Walden's.
Might
Right
have
there
been.
on the right past the ice cream place. I think
There was a toy store right there as well.
there's a toy store right there. That was in Fair.
No, that
was
was Fair Oaks.
No. There was one in. There was
KB
one in.
Toys, Fair Oaks.
There was one in the Commons Mall. I'm pretty sure too, because I used to go in there and play with those fucking like balls, the spike balls, right?
It didn't say it, but it was nearly an ass seen on TV.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yep.
It was across from the bookstore.
Yep, used to
Yeah.
play the fuck out of those things, dude.
Yep.
Oh, I miss the old Commons Mall, man.
It was super cool.
There used to be like a restaurant, like a kind of a nicer restaurant too, down by where Sears, like right off of Sears, didn't there?
I think. Well, I don't remember the restaurant.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yes, it was. There was one called New Point was in the comments.
New Point.
Yeah, New Point Books.
Yeah. Oh, New Point Books was in
New
the
Point
comments.
Books.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was Jackie Blues.
Yeah,
was
I think-
that restaurant
yeah.
for a while? You remember Jackie Blues? Yeah. Dude, they had karaoke in there. We used to go karaoke at Jackie Blues when I was really young.
Hell yeah.
Like
Wow.
I say really young, I was 21, 22. But I can't remember what night they did it, but Jackie Blues restaurant karaoke. And I know I'd go there for dinner sometime. They had an amazing cordon bleu.
That's incredible.
Dude, that like the saddest thing though, dude, is like at like malls like that went out, right? They used to be able to,
man.
you used to have like the playground and then the Yes Cinema up in the top.
Yeah.
And then dude, it just
But I mean, it's sad.
I saw.
But
Flubber,
like we know why.
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we know why.
Like we know why they're
yeah.
fading out.
Jeff
Like,
Bezos.
You can do all that. Well, I mean, you can blame Bezos, but if it wasn't him, it was gonna be somebody.
It's gonna be
else.
someone else.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was a sight to see though. You know,
It was cool.
Rewind 97, 98 and talk about Fair Oaks.
Yeah.
I mean,
that, dude. I used
there
to
was
like
never a time they needed that much parking area, but they tried. We did as a community tried our damnedest to fill that thing up.
that and
Daily.
Fair Oaks is always cool. Like Christmas time, dude. They had it
Man,
all
it was
like it's got all the
perfect.
skylights in there, and
Yeah.
like it was all done up. That,
Yep.
that was always fun.
That was a cool place.
Childhood
Still is.
nostalgia.
Hey, there's like I think
the
there's-
best thing
I think
ever.
there's Facebook groups that's like Columbus in the '90s or Columbus
Yeah.
in the early like nostalgic photos. Like if people have these pictures, they upload them to those things so you can look at them.
Ooh, I'd
There's
love to
a-
get on one of those groups.
Yeah, I think I've seen them before.
What, dude? There's a cool place out on
The B&B
135.
was at the mall. That's right.
Yes,
The B&B,
was.
yeah, it used to
Yes,
be
it was.
H&R Block was in there too.
Yeah, the B&B used to be right down at the end, right outside of Sears.
There's a cool place on 135. I can't remember the elementary school, Hoover maybe, but there's a guy out there that bought a lot of
Yeah.
the submarine.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
sits in his yard out there, the
Yeah.
original playground.
I think
for
they
us.
have it set up now. Like they
They
actually
have a lot of it
assembled
set
it.
up. Yeah, they've got. I know that they for sure at least got that
Van
sliding
Buren.
staircase.
Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Van Buren. Thank
Yeah,
you.
because my mom.
That old chili dog looking thing.
Yeah. So my
Indeed.
mom, we go fishing. Like there's a cabin out there. We
Cool.
go fishing at a lot.
Yeah.
And it's we have to drive by that all
Yep.
like when we go out to.
It's
make
neat
it-
to see. I mean,
Yeah.
every time because I don't know what kind of paint they used back then. 100% lead,
lead,
I'm sure,
dude,
but
lead.
that bad boy still
Yeah,
looks
still
good.
red, dude.
Yes,
It hasn't
still
even
red.
chipped any.
Yes.
And they probably rolled it to that spot, ain't chipped that
Exactly,
fucking.
exactly.
And then like they had like that little green hill with the tunnel that went through it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best.
So they
was
still
the
have
best.
one of those.
Do
the
they?
new,
It's
the
not
new
as
playground
cool.
has one of those,
It's
I
not
think.
as cool.
It's not as cool,
cool.
dude. It's not
I
as
don't
cool.
know. I've not been.
I haven't pissed on that
that's
one.
not true. I did chase.
Yeah, dude. Or that big like silver slide, you'd like run up and like
man.
it's like a big silver half pipe thing, right? You just
Oh,
run
yeah.
up and grab it
Yes.
and like try to pull yourself up or slide down.
Just
it.
the cylinder of bars that ran up to like where the movie theater was at.
Oh, yeah.
Had that slide
Yep.
that came down.
Yep.
Nobody used the stairs to go up.
No,
there.
you
Okay.
climbed
Climbed
up
on
it,
the
dude.
outside of that bad boy, 30
Yeah.
feet in the air.
Well, and then you got inside the old submarine thing.
yeah.
And
there
like,
was just a
you-
hole.
yeah, you're like playing tag or some shit, and you got on that tube that was in
Yeah.
there, and you got on the top of it, up on the
Yes.
top, dude. No one could get you,
Nobody
right?
could get you up
just
there.
jumped down, and slid down the side, and out the door.
Yep.
Like
That's
it
by
is.
far and away the coolest playground
It's cool, dude.
that I will ever see.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
Jamie
amazing.
Risk says, my sister used to be a playground monitor at the Commons. Is your sister the reason that the fireman's pole was always closed? Or is it because people died?
They're just like, we don't want to deal with this shit today.
East versus North. What do we think? I'm in football season. I don't have
I
an
haven't
opinion.
kept up since Gaddis
Yeah.
left, and I'm a North guy, but Bob Gaddis.
You're a fucking bulldog?
Yeah.
Why did I never know that about you?
Born and bred.
Wow.
Born and bred, dude. So I actually looked. You can find all the like Hauser, North,
never
and East,
Quit going-
and Columbus High School. You can find all those on like the Bartholomew
Yeah.
County website on
Yeah.
like the yearbooks, right? So I was going through there and I found my dad's and my mom's
That's
pictures. Yeah, and dude, I looked at them from like, and I literally looked like a combination of both of them put together like perfectly to a T.
That's awesome.
But yeah, my dad rocking
Cool
a
to be able
fucking
to
big
find.
old
There's a lot
mullet.
of PDF files of. So there's a very immaculate record of all those yearbooks.
Yeah, dude. I was
incredible.
like scrolling through and like you can see it.
So you can go through old yearbooks on
Oh,
the
yeah.
website
Oh,
yeah.
for free?
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah,
For free.
Like, look, like here,
it is insanely.
like this is what, like
well
it looks just like a year. Like, there's my mom right there, dude. Look at all that fucking hair.
Oh wow.
Was that?
Look at that.
Let me see it again, because I don't think I've
That's where you
ever
get
seen
that
your mom.
gorgeous man.
That's my mom's senior picture, dude.
What's her name?
Christy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful. That's wonderful.
I'll show her on here. She'll never see it.
You know what year she graduated?
1990.
1990.
And my dad,
That's what year my mother graduated.
Old Tony.
I'm pretty sure he graduated in 88 or 89.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, like literally, you can read, like, it's literally like you're looking at the yearbook. Like, you can read, like,
Yeah.
oh, these plays are blast from the past. Like, they,
Incredible.
like, kids that did all stuff. It kind of, like, took me back a little bit, right?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Because, like,
You get lost in them, right?
Well, seeing my parents like that
Yeah.
and just kind of wondering, like, man, it's like seeing them like that. And then I was like that at one point, right? And then now having a kid, it's going to be like, they're going to be at that point when it's like, and it's just looking at the difference between my mom and dad's senior yearbooks and then looking at my senior yearbook and just looking at the change.
Yep.
I'm just like, wow.
See, there's a difference between our parents and like your kids' parents. For example, our parents didn't have this avenue to put so many things on the internet that
They
your kids
didn't. They
eventually
didn't.
going to one
And-
day be
and-
able to go back and look at.
And that's what I'm saying is like our parents, like, think of all the stuff that wasn't like that was lost and not documented, like, from back
Right.
then, right?
right
like,
now we document fucking everything.
Every fucking, you can't fart without someone being like, oh, smelled it in Lowe's. What's up?
You know, the only good thing about that is I've been hearing a lot of really good music lately that's getting dug up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The resurgence of old music is phenomenal for that.
So when you talk about old music, like resurging, like what kind of music are we talking about?
So I grew up with a grandfather on my father's side who was a vinyl fanatic, right?
Yeah.
Every time that a first run would come out throughout his life, he'd buy. So in that, you know, Midwestern Columbus, you can make your own inferences about what kind of person he is, but it was a lot of Conway Twitty, a lot
Sure.
of Waylon, a lot of, you know, Highwaymen, stuff like that. And that's how I grew up, was listening to that stuff. We'd sit in the garage, listen to vinyl.
Right.
He'd be like, son, listen to this shit. you
Right.
know? And that kind of died on me a little bit as I've gotten older. I think you lose time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have enough time to really think about what you want to listen to sometimes.
Right.
I don't know. It's a weird phenomenon for me, but just the other day I was on TikTok, and I don't get on TikTok much. I try not to because I don't want to get lost in the toss.
Oh God.
Yeah, lost in the toss, dude.
I do not. And I saw a TikTok, and it was Conway Twitty, Slow Hands, and I hadn't
hell yeah.
heard that song since I was in my early 20s. Matter of fact, it was the last song I listened to before I got out of my truck over here this evening. I've been stuck on just Conway Twitty, a lot of Waylon, a lot of cool stuff like that. That makes me feel nostalgic. I feel like we're kind of on nostalgia today. So
Yeah. Yeah. So out of nowhere,
ties in.
Out of nowhere.
on
Yeah.
nostalgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
for sure.
I like going back in music,
For sure.
but not like I'm a Sinatra guy,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
time Sinatra guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Rat Pack, really. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. You know, but for
Do
me,
you
like
remember the first time that you heard a Frank Sinatra song?
I hated it.
You didn't have that's 100% where I'm going with this is
Yeah.
there's so much music, and for me it's like 70s pop, what was considered rock at the time, because pop really wasn't a genre.
Yeah,
But today they'd call it more pop, so a lot of ELO and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like, I remember hearing that shit as a kid and thinking,
Like, this sucks.
this is
sucks.
terrible. And now that's all I can listen to. Jefferson Starship, ELO. I mean, that stuff is my favorite
Yeah.
now. It's just weird how that works. It's weird how your brain
yeah.
progresses.
Because
you
when
know
I
what
was a
mean?
kid, like a lot of the stuff that I don't know, like my dad was always a classic rock guy, right?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
like all the Skinner and stuff that I grew up on that with my dad.
Yeah.
My mom was like your 80s pop princess. Like I just remember like Madonna blaring on the little stereo in our house as mom's doing housework. That's where I learned Like a Virgin.
Yep.
You know, no clue what she was talking about. But,
Exactly, yeah.
You know, but cool. Whatever. Those are my memories. You know, our apartment with mom vacuuming to Madonna and Virginia Slim.
Yep.
Butts in the ashtray. You know what I mean? That's my childhood memories. Hi mom, how you doing? But
That Stevie
yeah,
Nicks
it-
cassette that keeps
Look,
coming
there's the
back
link.
around,
There's
you
that
know?
link for those yearbooks.
okay, so I will definitely go hit that up. But if for me, I don't have to go too far back. Like I still listen to the stuff I listened to in high school.
Yeah,
do too.
Same.
You know, and we're kind of close there.
I don't
on
really
that.
listen.
You know, we
I don't
to a
really
lot of
listen.
pop punk.
Yeah, I don't really listen to anything real new, right? Like
I have a couple of artists.
there's a couple
hyperfixate
things
on.
I can listen to. Like Caleb will send me something every once in a while. Like I do like Morgan Wallen quite a, like some of his songs quite
Sure.
a bit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
like
dude,
a lot
it's-
like a few of the new country songs I can really get into. But
Yeah.
it's like most new stuff I'm like just keep me back.
Right,
Give me
yeah.
like old Justin Moore from when I was like 2008, dude.
Right.
Yeah, see, I'm like the pop punk. You know,
Blink-182, all
Good
that. Like,
Charlotte,
I like all that,
Blink-182.
The beautiful thing about getting older is I've found that there's not much I won't listen to. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
At the end of the
stay
day,
all over
no.
it. I stay all
Like-
over it. And I don't listen to, so I don't listen to the radio much. I stream all my music.
Yep.
When I get
Yeah.
in the truck, my phone plugs in and I'm going.
Yep.
And there's all kind of algorithms that keep my music based on what I've searched. Right?
Sure.
But for me, I don't listen to new country hardly at all. Morgan
Yeah.
Wallen stays up because somebody will say, "Hey, have you heard that new Morgan
Yeah.
Wallen song?" Yeah,
Constantly.
absolutely. I'll search it, right? And I don't mind it because it's catchy. It's good background music for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But new rap, that's a bad one for me too. I love rap music though.
New rap is gross to me.
So I
And I
started
feel
there.
old when I say that.
I started there. Boy, it's coming around on me. I listened to some guy named Gunna the other day. Like I'm gonna do something.
Yeah,
like
dude.
but Gunner, I'm assuming is what he's after.
assume.
Good shit. I got in.
Like there's
Some of them I can really like, dude. Like I like listen to them. Like this is like I
Yeah.
like it a lot. And
Well,
then
it's
some
the
of it I just
thoughtful rap too, though, right? Like J. Cole or somebody like that raps like somebody did in the '90s. I like that. shit.
yeah, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar is a
big
good
fan.
word rapper, and I like.
But like
that.
when you talk about like some of the new rap, and I hate to say this because I'm not sexist whatsoever, but it's a lot of the chick rappers.
yeah, no, okay. I don't want to sound sexist either, but I can't listen to any.
It's just
of
so
that.
gross. Like fuck me, make me squirt.
Right.
Fuck me, make me squirt.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's
You know,
it.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
yeah, dude. You throw me in some fucking Jessica Simpson with you.
Come on.
Yeah. Now
I
there's
get my
some new
comment
rap
say, "Hey
again.
Siri, play some Spotify, dude," and that's what the first song's saying.
Yep.
Oh shit, don't play right now, dude. People know. People know.
I'll tell you what,
Little Liz
though.
Fair, extraordinary.
I tell you what though, this needs to come out in the room tonight
What?
because it's been such a thing this summer. Where you guys at on? I know where you are, kind of. I want to talk to you about this. Tay Swift, man, talk about it,
Economic booster of the year, right?
dude.
Hey,
I'm not
I
even-
got a woman that I work with at Kenny Glass who I have a great deal of respect for. Went to the Cincinnati show, the
Yeah.
Eras show, and she is a very practical person. And when she says things, I don't often take it as fanboy stuff, even when I can tell she's super enthusiastic about it.
Sure.
When she says that show is transcendent, right? Like that's not a concert, that's an experience all the way around.
I think that's what people pay for, right?
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta take the weight there.
That's how it is for all the Swifties,
Yeah.
dude. Like they
Yeah.
they don't look at it as like I'm going to see Nickelback.
Well,
They're like,
right.
I'm going to a T
This is
Swift experience. dude.
Taylor
Not
Swift.
to mention though, like if you look at it throughout her life, like you know, you started with Love Story, you know,
yeah.
this and that, and then grown to
She's
where
been
she's
like
more
hot.
of a
It's
pop
like she's
star.
been like on top every time she releases something. It's been
but
good.
the thing
Anytime
about
something new
Taylor,
comes out.
writes her own music.
Yeah. We hope.
The show, it's that's the thing. She writes her own
I
music.
know.
But to stay as talented, like she was talented, like when she first came out, it was, you know, she's young, it's cute. Oh, look, she wrote this little song.
Yeah.
And then she's still going, dude.
Still going, and I like it too because
Selling
when
out
she
arenas
first came
on
out,
multiple
there
nights.
was some
Not
agent
arena
saying
stadiums.
you have to stay in the country market because you're going to dominate there, right?
Right.
Was Taylor Swift ever country?
I don't really think so.
Well, no, you couldn't genre
Well-
define it to one, right? Like it had to be multi at any given time.
I think Love Story was a pretty country song.
It definitely is, but I think
But
it was catered to based on
Once you get,
where she was being pushed at a young
Sure.
age. So here we
and
are.
she started doing her own thing, and dude, I fucking love Taylor Swift.
Oh, dude,
Like,
I couldn't tell you a
100%.
current song, and I love that one.
I don't have a whole playlist on my phone or anything, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'll listen to some
Yeah,
stuff.
dude, you rolled up. I remember. I'll never forget this. You rolled up one night jamming. I forgot you existed.
Yeah, dude.
And this was when the studio was at my old house,
I'd
And
have to
ready
hear that
for
one.
it.
and that's the first time I'd ever heard that song.
Yeah, is it good?
was
I'm
like,
not. I
fuck yeah.
couldn't pinpoint that one. Like I said, I don't
Yeah,
know a
Swiftie.
current song.
I
but
mean,
there's no
every
hating
song
on
is
that
about
one.
a me at some point, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's about a me at some point, like
sure.
like somebody's ex,
Eras,
dude.
man. Eras, man.
Ex,
That's
dude.
That's a perfect name for the tour.
Yeah.
Eras.
I bet
Yeah.
I bet there's been girls listen to those songs and be like, fucking Tyler me. I bet there has, dude.
I forgot that you
Yeah, yep. I bet there's been.
beautiful.
I bet they've been out there.
Yeah, that's another thing. She's 33 years old now. Never got caught up in the child star bullshit. Like,
No.
just stayed busy.
Yeah.
Where's
And
she
stayed
from?
doing
where's,
her
where's
thing.
Taylor Swift from?
I don't know.
originally?
I don't know anything
I
about
think
her.
she
Wait,
is a
something
product
silly?
of Nashville.
wait. Is she?
She's
I
a
think she's a
Tennessee.
product of Nashville.
Is she an alien, dude? Did she come from like
Google
where
it?
Elon Musk and
she's
Zuckerberg
lizard
comes
people.
from?
She's lizard people for sure.
Yeah, dude. That's why she's so good. You know.
You see all this footage too of
She's
like
fucking lizard people,
on her
dude.
stadium tour where like she's playing a concert and it's pouring down rain or storming
and getting after it.
and she's just like doing her thing.
Pennsylvania.
She's like, we're
that's
fucking-
why, dude. That's why she never got
PA.
caught up in how
She's
many
from Pennsylvania,
How many
okay.
fucking people
She's
you
not
from
Amish.
Pennsylvania?
She
you know?
escaped.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
how many people from Pennsylvania you know like get like stardom and like really fuck it up, dude? She's just happy not to be fucking.
There's got to be more famous people from Indiana than Pennsylvania.
Probably.
That includes the metros of Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, we got Michael Jackson though, right?
Oh, what's going on here? My mom commented on the TikTok stream. She said, "Who is your mother? I didn't smoke Virginia Slims. I was a menthol mama." Yeah, I get it. You were a menthol mama, but you
Cool
used to smoke.
100s.
You
Yeah,
used to
dude.
smoke those little skinny cigarettes. Don't tell me you fucking didn't.
Yeah, dude. My mom would just smoke whatever was cheap with the windows up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
She's like, you kids can't smoke yet, but trust me, you're getting
gonna
enough in the
enjoy
back
this.
seat. Yeah. Yeah, windows up. Can we crack a window? No, you'll let the fucking cold out, dude.
Oh, phenomenal.
I love it.
Crank
I love
windows, nostalgia. There's another
Crank,
thing,
dude.
right?
Oh my god, my
Miss
grandma.
those.
So my grandma and grandpa, like my mom's parents, like they always had a Crown Vic, right? Like
Yeah.
they had an old one, like one of the old boxy style, like it blue with like a blue vinyl top thing on it. I remember because it had power windows, right? Like everything before then was like crank. I never really
Sure.
had to fuck with it, right? That thing had power windows, and
You remember the sound?
oh, dude,
That rudimentary, that old
yeah.
power window.
Oh
man.
yeah. It, and the things the switch stuck out of the fucking armrest and it was a
Yes,
switch
sir.
like this, right?
Yes.
And me and my brother, my mom, she was a security guard at COB at the time, right? We were getting
Yeah.
ready to go somewhere, so we like swung by to like say hey whatever, and I had my like head out the window and my
Mm-hmm.
fucking knee hit the thing, and my head was bigger than my brother's, so it like shut on my head. And that motherfucker was hard. Like it there was no
power.
safeties
It's
in
power,
it, dude.
yeah.
There's no safeties. Like my fucking knees on the thing.
Are there safeties in them now?
I assume you can't cut your fucking head off with them now.
I don't know why you couldn't though.
I mean, they probably use weak ass motors now, dude. That's back when they used that good shit.
I know
That's
there's been several times where I've been fucking with people and they've been like, "Oh, I'm gonna roll the window up on this guy," and I've just put a hand on it and not had to put much down pressure on it.
Yeah.
and it didn't. Yeah, see, that's like my windows are frozen, right? And you go, and they don't do shit. Like back then, dude, you fucking and it's fucking.
was blowing ice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was blowing
It's
ice apart.
something's happening.
What
like,
about like pop outs in the back of extended cab
Yeah,
pickups
dude.
or wing windows up
Yeah.
front? That
back of a
that's
minivan? That's what, like we always had those little windows in the back,
pop
right?
outs, man. Those
Dude,
are
So Patrick, he has an OBS Ford.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And we were helping Nate move his dad a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
And we had the little windows in the front, little triangle windows. You just angle in, right, get the air blowing in.
awesome.
My grandpa's old S10 had the floor vents. You just
Oh,
open
yeah.
the little
Open the
latch,
little latch, let
and
some
it just
air in.
let dude, and it made a world of difference.
100%, right? Well, back then they were thinking about it. It's like, okay, well, we are already using the front end of this vehicle to force air under it. So if we make a mechanism that'll allow that forced air
Right
to come
inside.
through, you're getting.
You didn't even need like
that's
it didn't have
natural
AC,
man.
But if you crack that window this far, no matter how hot it was outside, it would feel comfortable in there.
Beautiful thing.
Feel comfortable.
Great times.
I get in my truck now that has air conditioned seats, and it's
Yeah,
like,
dude. So I have that Mini Cooper now. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna try to cut my car payment in
I've been
half.
hanging out with Nate too much, man. Tiny cars.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna try to cut my car payment in half, and then I either want to be like ready to pounce if any land comes up for
Yep,
sale.
yep.
I want to be able to pounce on it,
Yep.
and I really kind of want to get a camper.
Hell yeah.
But I've also been looking at hunting ground like Arkansas, and because you can get like 100 acres for $100,000.
Trying to do
right?
waterfowl, Arkansas, right? Like, what's the draw down there outside of waterfowl? Waterfowl, rather.
Oh, dude, Arkansas water. You can hunt bears, elks, fucking.
Bears in
Yeah,
Arkansas.
mountain lion. Like you like the list of shit you can hunt in Arkansas is fucking huge. Like and it's like all cool shit. Like
Yeah, that sounds like all cool
bear,
shit.
elk, deer, all waterfowl. Obviously, it's
Obviously,
like
yeah.
I'm pretty sure mountain lion, boar. You can hunt wild boar there.
Wild boar, I can see.
Yeah.
It makes sense. They're prevalent in the South.
yeah, but it's like buying
Good big,
100
too.
acres there would be the shit, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I just want to buy I want to try, and I think we're going to try to buy some land in the UP. Get some land up in the UP. Like you bear hunt and stuff up there, deer hunt, but it's like that basically be for like winter sports, right?
For sure. I'm skipping out on a trip like 3 weeks from now because I'm finishing up the house or whatever. Just doesn't make sense right now. But a buddy of mine and his dad are going on like a 7-day upland hunt up there. They're just going to walk.
That'd be sick too.
Just going to walk the UP on public grounds with a couple of dogs and that just sounds
Well,
phenomenal.
and you can still get like grouse and stuff up there,
Yeah,
like sage
yeah.
grouse. Like it's heavy.
It's all there.
like
it's all there.
here it's like you're hunting deer, turkey, and then some waterfowl and dove. Like
Yeah, and we're fortunate with what little waterfowl.
well,
we
yeah,
get,
well,
you know
yeah,
what I mean,
yeah. It's like up there you hunt like Arkansas, you hunt all kinds of stuff. Like, I was even looking further out, like Idaho and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know,
for
like
sure.
I just want to try to buy like pieces anywhere I can.
Yep.
So it's like then I just pull
cool.
a
Be
camper
cool.
there, have some buddies, right? Pull a
Yeah.
camper there, and obviously when kids are old enough, like that, they'll grow up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So then
that's
they'll just
phenomenal. It's a good idea.
I think that's I'm gonna try to get that in the works,
Wow.
get that going. I eventually want to build a house, so I need to find land here, but that's fucking impossible to do.
Dude,
Don't build.
it's unreal.
I'm somewhere inside 60 days of finishing up what would be a year in November on a build on some property we got back in 19, and I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. I'll be glad when it's done.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome for us, but
Do you guys do like the barn door style?
we did a barn dough. Yeah,
So I think that's what Allie wants to do.
it's super cool. It's
Yeah.
convenient. And you can save some money. And I don't know that you necessarily save money, but you can get way more square footage for your bang, right?
And
Bang
you
for your
can
buck on
and
square footage.
you can do the inside whatever you want to do.
Whatever you wanna do.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
But yeah, I think that's what Allie wants to do eventually. But it's like
It's super cool. I
we can
wish that I
find
would have
land-
had the money to hand it to somebody and say, call me with like color and decor selections.
yeah. So
Call
I
me
think
when
that's
it's
I think
done.
so. We're gonna try like
That's the play.
We're gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
So I got friends like we can get the pad poured and get the shell up and
Sure.
all that stuff, and then I'm just gonna call somebody and be like, "This is what I want the inside to look like."
Yep.
Here
it is.
when you need a question about a fixture or a finish, call me.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna do that. But I'll get the. I'd like to get land, get the pad because the pad's expensive as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
Get the
for
pad
sure.
poured and get the shell up,
sure.
and then after that, I can like wait another year or two and then just be like, okay, now go in and finish all
Yeah,
this.
that was the only benefit for us. I mean, concrete is my game outside of my 9 to 5.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
We did all of the building pad and the actual pour itself for the slab. But since then, it's been a mess.
The comments are pretty fire.
Eric,
Eric says, get the hell off here.
he and
Amanda, we haven't gotten the instruments yet, so the volume's not bad yet, but it will be. It's going to be hell and awesome at the same time.
snipe hunting.
Tennessee board. Yeah. My buddy goes on a hunt somewhere. I don't know if it's in Tennessee or Missouri or some. I don't know. It's somewhere, but they go on like a ranch, right?
Sure.
It's not like a. Hey, you just go to this field and pick one and shoot it, but it's like you're hunting them in the wild, but it's a place
Yeah.
that you just go pay and they put you
Sure.
up and.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes there and he shoots like. I think he usually gets a boar every year, and then I think he shot a fallow deer once.
That'd be cool.
I think he shot a
They
fallow
say they
deer.
eat really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that. We had some fallow deer and we had some elk burger he brought back. Mm-hmm. That like we ate those like 2 weeks ago, dude. That like elk
I
burgers.
aspire to go kill just even a cow elk to bring back to eat. You know,
Allie
I
wants
wanna
so
get that done.
Allie, what her bucket list item is. Her grandpa has a caribou, like a big shoulder mount caribou.
Yeah.
And her dad shot a caribou, and then she wants to go shoot one and just have all the like the three
Generationally.
all the
Yeah.
shoulder. Man, I'm sure Amelia will probably want to do it eventually, but it's like
cool.
Yeah, like she wants to do that. I would caribou hunt, but it's not like one of those things like I'm like I got to go on a caribou hunt. Like for me, it's
Right.
like elk would be awesome.
Elk
Bear,
would be
I don't know if
cool.
you've ever eaten bear meat, dude.
I've had it in stew.
So we had bear summer sausage.
Yeah.
And it was the best shit I ever had.
Sure.
You got to cook bear good though, because like you can get trichinosis or something. So you have to cook it really well. But it's like elk for me. Elk is like creme de la creme, dude.
Oh man, it's
like,
something else.
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
pure as far as red meat.
I'd
goes.
like to try moose. Never had moose.
Moose is good. It's different. It's
only had the
very
knuckle.
rich, and I don't mean like gamey. It's a different, very rich flavor.
Yeah,
that meat, even when cooked like at a medium rare, like you know, at a good raw, you've got a very dark red.
yeah.
This stuff is nearly not red dark. You know what I mean? It's
Like-
almost purple.
Yeah, like purple meat.
Yeah,
That's like some elk gets like that
it
sometimes.
does. It does. Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. I would like to try moose. I'd like to hunt a moose. I would hunt.
That's
it.
another thing we need in Columbus. When you get elected to mayor, we need a wild game restaurant
Okay.
in Columbus, Indiana.
Dude, so Every time I go to Bass Pro and they have that restaurant in the top that's never open,
Never
like
open.
I don't think it's a thing anymore.
I don't think it is. I remember it was at one point.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball, dude.
Yeah.
If they had that restaurant open and served exclusively wild game meals,
Yep.
it would be a no-brainer. Like,
For sure.
You know how many people would go there in the off season?
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
It'd be
they would
insane.
have to probably like farm raise like
Well,
the
that
elk
and
and
think
the deer
about
and
like
stuff.
when we talk about waterfowl, how many people are cooking waterfowl the way it needs to be cooked to be consumed, right? Because
Yeah.
most people are. The stigma is duck and geese are greasy. It's not good. But
Oh no, dude, I eat the shit. Like, so, dude, I can't wait.
stuff.
I can't wait to go with you, right? 'Cause
yeah,
I, like,
absolutely. You gotta go.
like-
you gotta go, man.
Like that's one thing I like to have in my freezer all the time because
Yeah.
if you cook it right, like I make duck all orange. Like I
Duck
killed it.
wrong.
Yeah, dude. I killed a couple wood ducks last year, and it's like little bitty duck all orange breast, and you just like,
Get with me. We'll go kill some corn-fed mallards, man. Those big-breasted bastards.
yeah, dude.
That's
I
the
fucking
game.
love it. I'll
Yeah,
fucking love it.
for sure.
I'll get with you.
Yep,
I'll get
absolutely. You
I'll
got
get.
to.
I gotta get your number,
go.
I think, but yeah, I'll get with you. I like.
Yeah, check with
I'd
me
like,
after this.
I'd like to have. I'd like to.
Remember that.
I'd like to get some in the freezer.
We can do it.
It'd be a fun time. I can't wait to go back up to Michigan and go steelhead fishing again, dude.
Eric says, give a shout out. Your hat is fire.
Oh, this is Cutthroat Anglers. I can see that on my head. I'm not a fisherman myself, but what has been a recent good friend of mine, Ben McCormick, owns and operates it's multifaceted, but mainly a fly fishing outfit in Colorado based out of Silverthorne. He'll take you to a lake, to a river, Colorado Basin. You can get in a boat. You can wade fish. You can do all these things. It is super cool. You get out in Silverthorne, Colorado area, hit up Ben McCormick at Cutthroat Anglers.
I'll have to go, dude.
I hope
Wow.
that suffices for you, Eric.
I'll have to get my
We've
fly
been in
rod.
an email war today, Eric and I, so he's coming at me strong.
Well, he was wondering why, if this is why you left work early.
No. Well, the podcast started at 8. I left at 2:30 today, so
Yeah, so I want like
I didn't want to see you anymore, Eric.
she said.
Tired of reading those
She
emails.
said her brother got a bear, and the bear summer sausage is very good.
Bear's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
bear's
so I want to shoot a black bear, and I want to get a full body mount done because my
Yeah.
mom. I don't know how you are on mounts and stuff. Like if you do it or not.
I don't. I taxidermy all my turkeys. By that I mean I pelt them out.
Oh, yeah.
And use fam with a cape. But
Okay.
I don't have. It just wasn't something in my family. And
Yeah, I like.
It's gotten so expensive these days
yeah,
too.
for me, it's like
Holy cow.
I don't want to have a lot, right? But
Yeah.
like I got my I need to drop my wood duck off, so I
Sure.
shot a beautiful wood duck.
Sure.
I'm like, I just want to do it just because it's beautiful, right?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
And then
Yeah.
the only other mount that I really want to get, like I don't want to put deer. Like I'll do like the rack or whatever, but like,
Yeah.
I don't need any deer mounts.
So that's all my deer is just I've skull capped
Yep,
them.
yep.
If they have horns, everything goes to the freezer. Cape gets turned back into something else or sold to somebody that's going to do something with it.
Yeah.
And then the horns, they can lay wherever.
Yeah. See, like I could do that, but like a black bear full body mount. And my mom, she goes out in the woods and she gets legit like big ass hornet's nest, right? Like
Yeah.
she'll go and she'll put a trash bag around them
Yeah.
and then wait for a couple weeks and go back and take it
Get
off.
one
And
getting after that.
I'd
nest.
like to
Man,
get
that'd be
I'd
cool.
like to get a bear after a hornet's nest because I
Yeah.
think that'd be fucking sweet.
I'd like to get a full body black bear mount that's in the form of a chair where its arms are
Yeah,
in the
dude, you
coddle
just sit
position.
on it.
Where every now and again I can kind of sit in it, and that black bear is giving me that love.
We'll
back.
just
Yeah.
hold you.
Yeah, he just told me.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like to get like a wolf
put a
pelt.
couple.
You know, because
maybe put a
everybody
couple of
does.
rockers
You know, like
underneath
Amanda
him.
said, everybody does the rug.
Yeah, rugs
know,
are cool though, but I
rugs
don't know
are
about
cool.
I don't know about unless I don't look like Burt Reynolds, but if I did, is it Burt Reynolds or Tom Selleck that did the nude on a bear rug?
I think it was Burt Reynolds.
I think it was Burt, and I don't have the near the chest cape that man did either. But
If you did,
if
Yeah.
I did,
I think that'd be a cool one.
yeah, I like cow cape rugs. Have you seen those?
Yeah, those are
That's
cool.
super
Allie
They'll
wants to
do
get
like
one
shore
bad.
horns or something like that that have that real calico pretty look
Yeah.
to them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Allie
You look
wants
at your house,
one
you're like,
bad.
man, what kind of animal is that?
What is that majestic
It's
beast?
a bovine.
Yeah, it's a bovine.
That's a split-toed ungulate.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
Boys, it's been over an hour. You believe that?
About that
Holy
time.
cow!
Yeah, like hour and 15
It-
almost.
Yeah, we fucking flew through.
Yeah.
we've been blazing it up. It's
Did
been
big
good.
I
shit.
think it happens every time Brandt's on. We just
Yeah.
like get lost in the sauce, dude.
Yeah,
lost
you guys
in
start
sauce.
saying waterfowl, and I don't know what you mean.
I know. I feel like we've left you out for
Stop
like the
that.
last.
No,
20 minutes,
no.
and
It's
that's- I
fine. It's fine.
apologize.
It's fine. You know, because
Hey,
the shirt you're wearing.
I only got one more thing.
We said it the very first time though.
You gotta
There's
wear-
a bromance.
You got to
here.
Yeah.
show the shirt.
You know how we all like Sean.
Yeah, the
feels
shirt
left
you're
out.
wearing. There you go. See,
Hold on.
as long as you're repping the shirt, like I don't really need to talk. The shirt does the talking.
Oh yeah.
You know, so that's how it goes.
Sean like feels left out, so we're like, all right, dude, we'll just take you on a hunt, right? I feel like that scene would play out like the Wedding Crashers. I don't even know what the fuck a quail is.
Right.
Yeah, I've been sneaking off, going on these wild quail hunting expeditions. yeah. He's like, well, I gotta wear this. Big bad quail's gonna see me. He shoots himself in the ass.
Shoots him in the ass.
Gets him shot in the ass.
I do think there's some merit too, and I know we
got me.
discussed this once, but I do those big A-frame blinds, and we'll hook multiples together, right? Like we put 10, 12 people in the field. to
Oh,
shoot.
yeah.
If I could get you on one end with a very rudimentary podcast setup, and we could pod from the blind for a hunt,
Yeah.
especially in this
Problem would
early
be-
season stuff where it's nice out.
And not that we would have to have internet and like live stream it, but
Yeah, I guess I hadn't thought of that. We could hotspot you up.
we could figure it out.
Would
Yeah,
a
we
hotspot
can.
suffice? Can you tag team hotspots?
I mean, we'll figure something out for sure. It can be done.
You
It
know,
would be super cool.
what would be awesome is if I had my camper, I'm gonna buy Starlink internet, dude, and I just have that out there. That would be fucking fire for
Yeah,
it.
it would
Yeah.
be.
But yeah,
We
or
can
I
shit
mean,
dope.
yeah, even if we can't live it, we can record a lot of footage and
Record
then
it and then
make
throw
it,
it
make
together.
a montage.
Make a montage, a little show.
It's a montage.
Yeah, dude. That'd be fun. That'd be a good time.
I agree.
It would be cool.
Be a good time.
It'd be cool to be outside with you folks, you know? Just all the
Yeah.
way around.
You know, it's funny because I'm not what you would call an outdoorsman.
If it's the appropriate temperature, are you cool with being outside?
It's not about the temperature. I just don't. I don't hunt. I don't fish.
No, you know how I don't fish.
I can fish. I have caught fish.
I like fishing.
Man, I feel like fishing's gonna be one of those things that bites me in the ass because I often think my thought process about angling in general is pretentious because I
That-
just don't like it. I don't
Did I show
do
you
it.
that steelhead I caught?
No, you didn't. I'll have to see that.
Fuck, dude.
That's cool. And I have fished and enjoyed fishing. Like when Eric and I have gone out to Colorado and beat up on some whatever those are out there. Rainbow trout,
Yeah.
things like that. Brown trout.
Oh, yeah.
Lake trout. I don't know if we call it lake trout. That's fun. That's cool. Mainly for the landscape though. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You're running some 300-foot deep canyon.
There's something really cool about being in nature.
Yeah.
It's just like when I go fishing. I just like being in the boat.
And every time that I go fishing, I'm on the bank somewhere and it's hot and I'm pissed off. Where were you, Tyler? Me? That is phenomenal.
Michigan, dude. Negative 15 fucking degrees.
Did you feel like a
that
man
in the
though when you were
camera.
doing that?
Yeah, like look
Put it
at
up
that
there,
big,
baby.
beautiful fucker, dude. Yeah.
Show them in the camera.
Yeah.
Look what Tyler caught. That's a big bastard.
Dude, so
beautiful
so that was the only fish landed all day, right?
Yeah.
So like
And it was a fucking specimen. Too.
well, and we went. It was Christmas time in Michigan, right? So every time you catch
Is
one,
this,
they,
is it? Oh, look at you, Christmas. Is this last Christmas?
yeah.
That's awesome.
I have the full video of me landing it. Like,
Okay. So you'll have to circle the wagons here. It is Allie is from that
Michigan,
area,
yeah,
right?
yep,
Yes,
yep.
yes,
So
yes,
it's up
yes,
where
yes,
she's
yes.
from.
Yep.
So I went with her dad and her dad's buddy,
Cool.
Big Dave.
Big Dave.
So
Shout out Big Dave.
Big
and
Dave.
so like they were just kind of like hook one and let me land it right.
Yeah.
And they had an extra pole laying on the bank, and I'm like, man, fuck this. So I just grabbed the pole, dude, and I started watching how they were fishing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
were you fly rodding those things? Or how's
no,
that
no.
work
So
up
they
there?
use a steelhead rod, so it's like a 10.5-foot just spinning rod. It's a big bastard.
like a big crappie pole or
Kind
something.
of, but it's like thick. Like it's like a medium
Well, it'd have
medium
to be
heavyweight.
for-
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, you just you have your slip float and all that stuff, and you just throw it out in the current, and then it literally drifts down. And you put like a little wax worm thing on there, and it just drifts down, and then you'll see your bobber just go down, and then they were fishing right, and I just picked up the extra rod and I'm just throwing it right over and over and
yeah.
over. I drifted the same exact path probably 100 times at least.
Yeah.
One fish, one bite, one fish.
Probably there the whole time.
Probably there the whole time. The water's so cold, unless it is very unless it's hungry and that food is right where it can just go like this and get it,
Yep.
you're not getting a bite.
Yep. He made that little motion and there he is.
As soon as I hooked that thing, dude, I'm like, oh no! Like I thought I hooked a rock, like,
Right.
Because
I fucked up here.
Well,
Yeah.
because I mean that the fish it looked like huge, right? Like
Sure.
but it was only like 8.5 pounds or something. Like it wasn't super big.
My goodness, it looks like a monster.
It does. It was only like an 8, but it's in that current, right? So you're fighting the fish and fighting the current and all
For
that.
sure.
It was a cool.
That's
time.
awesome. There's something about those cold days, and I think that's my draw for waterfowl. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this September season because I'm out there in a cutoff,
yeah,
shorts.
yeah.
I'm in that A-frame or a layout. I don't have to be camouflaged up.
Yeah.
And that's fun. but it's that February, first week of February when it's, we're trying to land 12, 15 pound giant Canada geese.
Yeah.
And it's blowing snow. It's -5 out. It sucks 90% of the time, but when
Yeah.
it works, that's beauty.
Yeah, and then one like
I think that's a man thing though, running the elements.
get your
right?
limit right. You get home, you eat a nice big bowl of that fucking chili.
That chili we're talking about,
You clean
yeah.
the geese, eat that chili, dude, and you
Yep.
fucking take a nap, and it's the best nap you've
Go
ever
night
had.
night.
Night. But yeah,
Shout out to my kids
I cannot-
who used to let me take naps before they were born.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to get out with you this year.
Absolutely, you got to go. Be
I'm gonna have to
great.
learn how to call, and so I'm gonna have to get a couple,
Oh yeah,
get a couple
for
calls.
sure.
Just
Well,
so I can
that's the
learn.
thing. Just buy a couple of cheapies.
Yeah.
Hop in the blind with us and
Yeah.
listen. That's how I learned. Right, was hopping in and just listening to cadence, listening
Yeah.
to the way things were done, and then taking little tips along the way. That's the way to do
Yeah.
it. Though. Be
I like
around
that.
guys that are running calls.
Yep. Because like when we go up north, that's where I duck hunt too.
Absolutely.
But we do field hunt, right? Just lay out blinds. and
Yes,
It's
dry field. That's the way to go.
Yep. And if because her dad can call some, but it's like if we had a couple good callers up
Yeah.
there, right?
Beat 'em up.
We fucking slaying them.
Beat 'em up.
Like we were literally sitting in this field,
Yep.
and every goose that flew over,
Yep.
there were 600 of them in this field over
Right.
here. Six like
Dude,
literally.
I'm
600 of
mobile.
them.
I got a trailer full of decoys too. You head back up there, just holler at me. I'll go.
Yeah, dude.
I'm mobile as it can get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I need that. I'm gonna start collecting that too.
Yeah.
I have dove decoys right from when we go because that's
Sure.
That was my biggest thing was I dove hunt all the time. But then it's like I just started doing waterfowl because waterfowl is one of those things like you can't just do right.
There's no half-ass in that.
Yeah. Well, and
There's
it's
no
like
half-ass
you
in it.
can't like me like I can't just go do like that's
Right.
not something that you can really do on public. You can do it on public ground, but you can't do it on public ground, right?
Right. Well, that's the small beauty of like the situation I'm in is I grew up with a bunch of boys that share just an affinity for going to do something.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is. So we pulled our resources together to get started in that waterfowl game. Because
Yeah.
especially with geese, you got to buy large amount of decoys. to play
Shitload.
the
The more
game.
decoys you have, dude, the
Yeah.
better off you're gonna be. Because
Yeah,
like
for
if
sure.
they see 100 decoys in the field, they're like, that's where I'm going.
That's where I'm headed. I'm going to the bulk.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to go. It'll be a great time.
Yeah, it'd be a good time.
Be amazing.
I don't even know what the fuck a quail is.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been a night.
It's been a night.
I want to hear
Good
your
night.
closing remarks.
Huh? I got no closing
You got to
remarks.
finish this thing up. You got to tie it up.
Like I'm over here
Bring it
just
home,
I'm over here just campaigning, all right?
I know it. I'm here
got,
to push that on.
Got my friend Brant over there with the shirt on, doing the thing. That's right. Tyler, need to get you a shirt.
We do.
Yeah,
Need to get me a shirt.
I got you a shirt. You're a large, right?
Extra large.
You're an extra large.
came here.
medium
in a
husky.
shirt.
Your shirt's on back order.
Medium husky. Okay.
Medium husky. Your shirt's on
Husky.
back order then.
Okay.
I thought you were large.
It depends on the shirt.
Yeah.
So some shirts are like large, like button ups. I think I'm a large in.
Yeah.
But it's like t-shirts because they shrink some. Like every time I want, I don't know what it. Like even if I fucking don't shrink them, they still shrink over. And
Yeah, it's just how it plays.
it happened. Yeah,
sure.
dude. It's the way the cookie crumbles or whatever they say.
Got to get you a shirt. Got to get it on you.
I don't know
yeah.
that I'm going to take this one off until
the election?
November, dude. Yeah, he just like wears the whole.
What's the date? What's the date? on
November
that?
7th.
November
November 7th,
7th,
2023.
Did you ever figure out where you're gonna have a party at?
Not yet. I've been working a little bit, talking with the Forge.
Okay.
I like that. It's a particular thing, right? Because I mean, you only get an event space for 4 hours, you know. So, or if you go much more than that, it's just ridiculously expensive. But so, like, what hours do you run it? You know what I mean? Because the polls close at 6. So you got to think you're 4 to 8, right? Because you want to be there for a couple hours while polls are still going.
coming
But
up,
at the same
coming
time,
down.
you want to be at the polls too. So it's like just the particulars of the event.
like the 4 to 8
Trying to get it
hours. So
worked
that
out.
makes a lot of sense to
Yeah.
me. You know what I mean? You want to be there while it's up, while it's going, while they're winding
But
down.
then you
while
want to
most
make
people
sure
are
you're
getting off
still
work.
there when everything closes and the results
Absolutely,
are out.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, so I can give my speech.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare a concession speech.
I want to. Can Tyler
win
and I
it.
do a live podcast while you give your speech when you win?
Dude,
Can we be
maybe.
newscasters, dude? Can we just like newscast it?
That's how I
Oh,
want to
dude.
play it.
Okay. So by the time election day hits, we're going to have so much fun with this.
Bold move, Cotton.
That's exactly where I was.
Yeah.
Let's see if
That's
it
a
works
bold
out.
strategy, Cotton. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, right.
I could bring my laptop, and my streaming stuff, dude. We'll set up a little stream, and I'll just like I can flash back and forth to like the news and the polls and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and then we can come back and talk.
Breaking news. the chateau, I know a guy. So it's got to be within city limits. It's been my big rule. Because here's the thing. I think Brian would let me do it here for nothing.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I want it to be within the city limits.
Yeah.
I want it to be.
Man of the people, man of the city.
Man of the city, dude. The city.
I used my guy doing print material, guy named Tony London, great guy. Local business. You know, could have used Vistaprint. Didn't. Glad I didn't.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, this has been the Mind Snacks podcast. Brant, you got anything to say before you want to?
I love
Got anything to say before we go?
I love both you guys. Thank you for having me on.
I love you a lot.
Every time I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Thank you to my wife and my children, especially my wife who put my children to bed tonight.
Oh,
Thank you
nice
guys.
job.
Thank you guys.
Nice
I'm trying to
job.
go. I'm trying to go home. You know what I mean? On a good note.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna get
For sure.
I'm gonna sleep on a couch tonight. But it's fine.
for sure.
Hell
Tyler,
yeah,
me,
man.
anything you want to say before we go?
I don't think so. Good show. Great podcast today.
Good times.
A lot of nostalgia.
Oh, the old days, man.
Back in the sweet days of old.
The days of old.
I like the nostalgia though.
I do
a-
The
too.
that
year
a
was
good conversation.
1988.
Sean B. for
Mayor.
mayor of Columbus, Indiana,
There we go.
2024.
There we go.
Let's go. Everybody get on board.
Guys, for Brant Miracle and Tyler Me, my name is Sean B, and this has been the Mind Snacks podcast. I want you guys to have a great night. And, yeah, we will, hold on. Where is it?
I showed
Where
you
is
that.
it? Where'd it go?
It's hard to
Oh,
beat
there
a
we
Woody.
go.
What?
All right.
It's hard to beat a good Woody.
I'm
It
just
is.
trying
It's
to,
hard to
I'm
beat
just
a
trying to
good
make
one,
sure, like, you know, the sick fade out is good to go. Yeah, I just want it to be right. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a great night.
Thank y'all. The best cut music of all time.